All right, we are live again on the duo thing here, doing the YouTube and this. So appreciate everybody on both platforms.
Oh, we're skipping the intro? Oh, snap.
You said we're good.
I thought you were going to dive into the intro and then. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't worry about it.
Nate said he was ready to go.
I said we're good. We're here. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday.
Rar means fuck you and dinosaur.
Yeah.
Hi, Sterling.
What is it now?
I'm reading the chat.
Oh.
I'm reading the chat.
Oh, well, read the chat.
That's what I'm doing.
I have too many screens open, so I can't tell what the hell is going on.
That's your own damn fault. Tell you what I got. I'm actually going to try it tonight.
What do you got for the masses?
Mountain Dew Purple Thunder, which I purchased before the whole diabetic scare happened. So this has been sitting in the fridge for about 2 months.
Well, guess what, folks? Nate's going to try the Purple Thunder. And you know what I have to say about that? I prayed for this, and it happened.
Calm down, Drew.
I've told Nate he needs to try the Purple Thunder just once. Now, see, back when they had that first launching at Circle K, they had that, and then they had it in a freeze, too. And it was so good in freeze. Oh, come on. Don't be hating the Purple Thunder.
Oh, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
The only thing I wish...
And it is maybe, I am 5 days past what it says on here, March 18th, 2024.
Oh. Well,
that's why it tastes a little flat.
Oh, no. It's all good, though. Now, the Circle K, in the McIntyre words, I need to pray for them to do a zero sugar of that.
Oh, I'd be all over that. Let me tell you something. Ever since I started, the cutting sugar 90% out of what I eat and drink.
Mm-hmm. You feel better, don't you?
I mean, yeah, but...
Sterling, my man. There are things and lines that don't need to be crossed.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm all for hyping up into the the crab rangoon jokes and stuff. But
what if they made a waifu flavor?
Why do you do this? Instructions unclear. Nice crab rangoon Mountain Dew. Instructions unclear.
That's funny.
Well, you say all the stuff too, but have you seen the shirt I'm wearing tonight? McIntyre.
So do you think he's losing his title on WrestleMania?
Well, I would hope not, because he doesn't have a title.
I was talking about I was referencing the match, referencing his match, referencing Seth.
Oh, Seth Rollins.
Keep up.
Instructions unclear. Goes back to Drew's going to win the Royal Rumble.
What?
I said instructions unclear.
No, hello.
There was that. I don't know. It's like our new friend Zach was saying earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if Seth is a champion, or no, Seth loses his title, and then Damian cashes in on somebody, but I don't know who. Now, I'm
just worried about them doing the Damian Priest cash in being too reminiscent to Seth's against Brock and Roman.
But if they do that, that covers both Cody and Roman if they do it that way, honestly. Like that is what is in the back of my mind as an out that they could use because let's say so you kill two birds with one stone. You quote unquote end Roman's reign, but Roman doesn't take the pin. Cody can pin Damian, so he gets the title, but he never pinned Roman. So I could see them very well doing that because the other rumors already flying up are them two at SummerSlam. So
Which two?
Cody and Roman part
Again?
3. That's the rumors I'm seeing, but we'll see.
Isn't SummerSlam like the point where he would have beaten the record?
It would have been right after that. So that's why I'm curious. So it'll be like literally right after that. Here's the other kicker though. So the next big thing that would happen after Roman beats the 1400 days or whatever would be the premium event in Germany with Gunther. So that's why I was like, he'll get in because much like everybody's saying, they're mad at Roman. Gunther does the same thing. Bros have the title for 700 days. Imperium always gets involved in his matches.
Yeah.
So it's the same concept there. But
counterpoint, at least he defends.
Oh, he does.
At least he's there.
He's there. So
Roman's never there.
That's the key. That's the kicker, though. So you got things like that happening. I don't know. I guess we're just kicked off with WrestleMania all together, so it's all good.
Also,
let's just
interject.
Uh-oh.
I got the jitters all of a sudden.
Got the jitters.
I got the jitters. Like
that's because you're excited for Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Get to acknowledge Roman Reigns. No, but that'll be the. I don't know. Like we were talking about with the card earlier.
Like it's a pretty decent card. Like
yeah, they still haven't added everything though.
Yeah.
So that's just like everything. Yes.
I'm happy to see DIY back together though. Because I love Gargano and Ciampa together. I just really hope they don't do that big betrayal feud again.
Mm-hmm.
What's tonight's episode about? Stuff.
That's my stick for tonight.
Unchained Solitaire.
Oh, whatever.
Don't you mean soldier?
Shh. I'm blind, okay? No. Cody, how was the brisket though? You have to tell us.
Yes, how was the dinner? Hope you had fun. And if it's not implied, tell her we said hi.
Yeah, tell them said hi. But yes, that's the other portion of what do we got going on?
Now I'm going to drink a zero sugar Dr. Pepper cherry.
Oh, perfect combination. Perfect.
Because I feel like that much sugar is just whew. That's much. Like I'm not even going to finish that bottle. I don't know if I can.
It's all good. Someone gets a drink of it, so I mean that's the most thing from it. Just to try it, at least once.
So this has been an interesting week to say the least.
It really has been, honestly. I was trying to find
getting ready for next week.
What's next week?
I'm going to the IMAX.
Oh, I thought somebody was saying getting ready for next week. Yes, the IMAX for the movie.
My hype is proceeding to just constantly grow.
Yep. Almost like we talked about this earlier this week.
Almost like.
Yep.
Congratulate Nate on 3 years of streaming.
Yes, absolutely. Give Nate a big hallelujah for 3 years of streaming.
Hallelujah.
It was a great.
I'm going to show off what I did last night.
Yes, absolutely. Show off that finished product.
Wait, I just saw it. There it is.
No, don't want that. How do you?
There it is.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I'll do you one better.
Uh-oh.
I did a thing, and I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, yes.
I scanned it.
Too.
I scanned it, and I just sent it to you on Facebook.
Yes. Excellent.
So what this picture is it's a picture of Travis Willingham with all of the characters that he plays in Critical Role.
It's fantastic.
You have Grog down in the bottom left. Beside him is Chetney. And then in the top left is Ford. In the middle is my attempt at drawing Travis Willingham. And to the right is Bertrand Bell.
Yes. Man's cracked this out in like 3 hours. Impressive.
Yeah.
But
obviously, like part of me is not happy with some of it, but overall, I think he did pretty good.
Hey, it turned out great, man. We thought it would.
Grazie.
You do good at it. Get the 3 years in. Have all the fun. Excited to see what happens this year. I finally found the card. I was looking for it for what they have so far. I was going to do some play-by-play here.
Oh, for WrestleMania?
Yeah, I know most of it.
I just brought up the wiki.
Yeah, I got
Which
that.
is what you did.
I had some of this, so I wanted to see.
You're missing one. Go up.
What?
You're missing one. Scroll up.
Am I?
Yeah, scroll up.
Oh, that one. Who cares about that one?
Honestly, as much as I love The Rock, and he's one of my favorites from the Attitude Era, I don't disagree with the locker room and their complaints about him.
Yeah, but that's the thing in this day and age, we don't know what's real and what isn't. So
yeah,
much like in that in vein of people complaining about the Cody stuff and that, I would have ventured to say a lot of that was staged, honestly, with the way it's gone so far.
Like the slap and whatnot.
Well, that and like the him surrendering his match at WrestleMania, everything in that vein of things. But go through that. Bloodline versus Cody and Seth. Obviously, the Bloodline's going to win that because they're going to stack the deck against Cody like they have been doing.
Meanwhile, Cody's been building his own army against the Bloodline. So,
yep. Seth and Drew, I would almost 99% say that Drew is winning that.
Because isn't Seth supposed to go away afterwards because of his injury?
Well, he just got back from it, but him and Becky both are on like the last year of their deals supposedly, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Roman Cody, hot take. I see Roman walking out still. I just see it because...
Unfortunately, I do too, because they're so close to him breaking that record. There's no way they're going to get him this close. And never mind.
Not even the record. Take the record out of it. Here's the issue. Everyone talks about predictability. Well, this is the opposite of last year. So last year, everybody told me that there is no way Roman retains. And now this year, they're saying it again. So if we're going to do this element of predictability, I just see Roman retaining because I don't know. But however it happens, shenanigans, whatever, they'll do something.
It's going to be a no DQ match, and it's just going to be all hell.
Yeah. This will be doing that. We'll get into the actual other matches here. Io and Bayley. I think Bayley will get that.
I want Bayley to win that.
Rhea, Becky.
Which the whole thing about Bayley is I hate how they're handling that feud because they're not doing shit with her. Like, she's got no focus on her whatsoever, hardly. Everything you're seeing about WrestleMania is it's all about Cody and Roman. and then below that is Seth and Drew.
Yeah, I don't say none of that makes any sense to me.
Hell,
For that
Rhea and
aspect.
Becky has more traction than Io and Bailey.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I said, just keep an eye out for that. Rhea's retaining, no questions there.
I'm torn between who I want to win because I love both.
I know you're torn, but I'm
on one hand, mommy. But on one hand, I really love Becky, especially when she made that new like character change back.
Or they're gonna keep
ago?
this ongoing joke of Becky and Seth flip flopping, but not holding titles at the same time, because that's been going on too. It was like he had it, and she had it, and then he had it. Now she doesn't have it, so see Rhea doing that. This now we come to the weird match on the card: Gunther and Zayn.
I got love. I got love for Sami Zayn. You know, let's just throw that out there. Like, I respect Sami Zayn. I think he's great.
Well, see, here's the thing for this. Yes, I see you, Cody, with the liquid nourishment. I can't talk tonight, but I just have this Coke right now. I'll get water later.
I drink that quantity is true.
Yeah, I get that when the pizza and stuff gets done. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking on this. Unless something crazy happens and they flip this back to the triple threat or whatever, Gunther is obviously keeping that title through the PLE event in Germany, obviously, unless he's in the main title picture. It's something they could do. Other side of the premium live event.
Oh.
As they call them now, not pay-per-view now.
Backlash France?
What about Backlash France?
Like Backlash at France? Is that the one you're talking about? No.
No, it's the one in October or something, or September.
Okay.
It's going to be in Germany or whatever. But that's the other thing, because for those who didn't watch Raw or keep up with it, some nights I'll watch it, other nights it's just on in the background. But they're doing the underdog again with Chad Gable, and that's the better story to me, honestly, because Zayn. I like Zayn, but if y'all remember, he had his moment last year. They took the titles off the Usos, so they had their moment last year. And it just feels inorganic this time, if that makes sense, with what they're doing with Zayn. It's like, hey, he did this. He had his Roman match. They got the tag titles. Chad Gable has been putting in the work, and honestly, this is the best he's ever been as far as performing, just in my opinion. Then you get to this weird ass tag match scenario.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, huh?
So I don't know what they're gonna do here.
I'm looking at who's left. We have Angel and Berto, and Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and then we have Austin Theory and Grayson. Please lose, for the love of God, and the Street Profits.
So Street Profits, I would imagine they'll get into this.
Yeah, and New Catch Republic is who I'm betting on the other team.
There's that. There's also really random rumors going around that people were like, it's going to be the Hardy Boys coming back. And I'm like, nope, let's not do that.
People are just... That would make zero sense. Because if it's the Hardy Boys, then what's the point of this tournament they got going on?
Oh, that too. And the other thing about this that just makes it like... For one, Jeff's contract, I think it got extended, so he can't go nowhere. Matt's is up at the end of the month, I think is what the rumors are, but like, I don't know, just doesn't have the same feel. Like, for those of you that watch AEW or keep up with their matches, go watch the last tag match those two did. It was not good. There were some issues. Then we get to another random match on the card. Well, before that, let me get to...
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah. I think that let me get back to this. I think this will be the perfect time to split the titles up, honestly.
Mhm.
Somebody was saying that earlier, so they could.
I've been saying that for a while. They need to split the tag titles.
But if they're going to be in a ladder match, they could have both sets hanging, and then people fall off with one or the other, or something of that nature. That's something else I could see happening, but barring what order things happen in, if they drop those titles, I would definitely look for a Damian Priest cash in at some point at Mania. Whether or not which one he gets involved in, that's to be determined. But that's the other portion of that. All right, let me get that going. LA Knight and AJ Styles. This feud just came out of nowhere. Like, it's not something I was expecting them to do. Not sure.
I mean, I can kind of see it,
but it came out of nowhere. See?
But they've been in the kind of button heads for a while because they were in the Fatal 4-Way with Roman and someone else.
Yeah, they were, but see, that's the other portion of it. Like, they've really burnt down the hype that LA Knight had, the momentum he was riding over the past year or so. But we'll see what they want to do with it
because they keep putting him in title matches and making him lose.
Yeah, they're doing that side of things. I would imagine he'll go over in this. Styles doesn't really need the win, but we'll see. Jay and Jimmy, that's
going to be a match of the night.
That'll be good. They've been wanting to do this match for a while, so I'm glad they're able.
I'm really excited for that match. I can see that being a match of the year contestant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The other portion of this, at some point down the line, I definitely think that Jay is going to get back with the Bloodline. So keep an eye out on that too.
You really think Jay's going to get back?
Oh yeah. They'll be, even if Roman loses the title, there'll be way more to this story of that going on. And then we get to the other match on the card. Anyone but Logan. That's all I got.
I don't care who. as long as Logan loses that damn title, because the fact that he is so prominent annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah. Once he's doing his job, he definitely is doing
and that's sad because what I've seen of him in the ring, he's pretty good. He's got the talent.
Yeah.
He's just a prick.
Just don't. That's one of the rare cases where I just don't like the person. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you have the people have their wrestling personas and characters, but it's his real life persona. I just don't like it. Sorry.
Like him is just, and it sucks because my nephew loves him. And I look at it when they told me that, I looked at his parents and I said, "Why?" They're he thinks he's entertaining. He's good in the ring, but he's such a jerk.
Oh yeah, he's entertaining, all right. Man. But yeah, that'll be that side of that. I mean, I don't know what else to expect. Solo doesn't have anything yet. They're gonna add.
Solo's gonna be involved with both of the Roman's matches.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have his own match.
To be fair, he doesn't need one.
I look for Cena to show up in some capacity. Don't know what he'll be involved in, but he'll definitely be there.
And I hate keep cutting you off.
No, you're good.
There's a lot of rumors going around that Cody is going to get his own legend in his corner to help in his match against Roman, like Roman's got The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying that Stone Cold's going to show up because he's been working out a lot lately.
That would be wild if they actually did that.
Having Stone Cold and The Rock going face to face again, that makes sense because of their rivalry in the past.
Yeah.
Like they've had one of the best rivalries in wrestling.
Well, see, there's also been talks of Rock doing more than one match this year, which would be crazy. Like, but hey, I'm all for it if the story makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
And him and uh, I've always said him and Roman could main event a Mania without the title.
That
Like,
that might happen next year. But we've been saying that for the past 3 years.
I well, see, that's funny because through the past couple years, everyone's been saying they want this. See, Sterling, there's talks of that happening too, but I don't know if it will or not.
In terms of like it story wise, that makes sense. But I just feel like they're gonna try to get like another like big name legend in Cody's corner.
They're gonna get Kane
to clash against The Rock, and who better to do that than Stone Cold or John Cena?
Oh my god!
Because Cena and The Rock have also had a really big rivalry.
Yeah, if someone get Once in a Lifetime Part 3, because they did that.
Obviously, I'd go for Stone Cold. He's ironically my favorite wrestler of all time.
Oh yeah, everybody loves Stone Cold. Like that was part of it. What if they get Goldberg?
I would stop watching. I would stop watching.
What if you can't see him, Sterling? That would be something too. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do. I'm excited for it. Like I was talking earlier, also, I'm really excited for some of the NXT stuff going on as well.
I don't know shit about what's going on down there. I have no idea who's who anymore.
You need to keep an eye out for Mello and the Trick Williams match. And then Tony D'Angelo and Ilya Dragunov. Those are the two matches I care about that have the best story going behind
Stand
them.
and deliver. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to love NXT. I just like the only.
I don't know. It's tough to say. They got that. Their storylines are good too.
I'm gonna say this about this. The OC's down in NXT now.
Baron Corbin is an NXT Tag Title champ. I mean,
I know. I'm looking at that, but the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are in. Wow. But here's my thing. I can see the Wolf Dogs losing that match because of Braun Breaker being on the main roster now.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it too.
Because by my understanding, like people are high on him right now.
Yeah, people like him. Dude can work, but like this is like the fourth time they've tried to bring him to the main roster. So I don't know what the dealio is there.
Seems like that joke never gets old, like R-Truth. I mean,
R-Truth has been doing some of the best work of his career, and like I saw something the other day.
He's having fun. He's having fun.
Because I think the dude is in his mid-50s, I think. But like I saw something the other day. It was like he's been the longest tenured person now since like 2002 or something like that. But it's just crazy to think about. Now, I will say this with the caveat, given everything, and it's not about the other thing. There are rumblings, apparently, that they're going to try to bring Brock back for WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens with that. Because everyone's dying for this Brock and Gunther match. So.
They do not need Brock.
Just saying, that's stuff I've seen.
After all the crap that's been going on, everything that's been being said about him and Vince, they need to be as far away from Brock as they can.
Yeah, so we'll see with that. But it's also, neither here nor there. Just something I've seen that could be part of the surprises that week.
I've seen they want him back too, and I'm like, you don't need him. You don't need Brock. What you need to do is you need to get Braun back and build him up to be the beast that Brock was.
Well, see, Braun said he's going to be back soon, so that could be something that happens too.
But one thing
Him
that I
and
like,
him and that kid are going to come win the tag titles in the ladder match.
I swear to fuck.
What was that kid's name? Nick?
That was. I hated that. Like, good on Braun for giving the kid like a moment, but
They won the tag
that was the
titles.
biggest throwaway of anything ever.
I could beat you all with anyone. I picked this kid.
Just that was bogus.
Man. Yeah, there we go.
Champs. I couldn't take a bump. I'm a bitch. All right.
I don't know if I could take the ladder bump, but the other stuff is.
Dude, I'm afraid of heights. I'm not getting on that damn ladder.
We'll be like Big Show and Jericho. I'll just stand on top of your shoulders and reach it. They did that in one of the tag matches when they were a tag team.
Oh God.
But no, that's that. So that'll be the fun for WrestleMania weekend.
Well, it does. The fun doesn't end there because the Raw and the SmackDown after Mania is always just as fun. Because okay, Mania is over. What are we doing next?
Oh yeah, that's always the big one. Raw after Mania. Trying to think. I know we're getting one not right after it, but we're getting one down the road from here. But I probably won't go to it right after that.
A Raw, SmackDown, or a live event?
SmackDown. But it's like in the middle of summer, so we'll see. Those are always something. I don't know. Might go to the AEW event back at my other college. So
okay, I keep hearing that. Everything I keep saying about AEW, like it's back and forth in terms of like quality of show.
Well, that's
like
because
I'm seeing things like it's not as good as it used to be. Like people are frustrated, like talents are frustrated with things because of booking and handling. It's just people are just writing their contracts out and planning to go back to WWE.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I don't have any qualms with AEW's booking for the most part. Like, it is what it is. It is a smaller alternative to WWE, and that is not a terrible thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying people automatically try to compare it to that. And I hate it when they do that, and I hate it when they do that in AEW. When they do this or that, take shots at this or that or whatever. It's like
because they're always taking shots in AEW.
But people are comparing like stupid shit that doesn't need to be compared. Like Mercedes Monet's debut YouTube view counts versus CM Punk's view counts. Like, why? What does it matter?
I used to love Sasha Banks, but now I just can't stand her because of her attitude.
They're like, oh no, there's this and that, and like they're like, well, Punk got X amount millions of views. Hers only got a couple million. I'm like, one, she's still been more prominent in wrestling. Two, he was gone for like 10 years almost. So like big difference in that when you step away for that long.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things that people make those comparisons. I will say, and it's all about if you've been to the events. Like the past few AEW events I've been to versus the WWE events, like it's a completely different atmosphere, and I like that because it's really different. And the amount of content you're getting, I like that as well. I don't know, it just feels different. Like if you ever get to go to one, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's different.
I'm trying to think, is anyone even really active right now? The only one I really care about is Mox.
Yeah, he's there. Like Moxley, like Orange Cassidy. He's great. Darby when he's there. He's there occasionally. Joe's their champ, so I mean, if you like Samoa Joe,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, they got that aspect of
Didn't
it.
I see a report that MJ, whatever the fuck his name is,
MJF.
had an injury that could be career threatening?
Nobody knows what's up with him.
I know Kenny Omega does. Like he's basically done.
Yeah, Kenny's always recovering, but Kenny is a little older than the rest of them.
I had a Dr Pepper. You got a Coke?
Yeah. MJF is only like 25, 26, 20 something, so he's still relatively young. He's 20 something.
28.
Yeah, see, he's still really young.
Yeah,
For wrestling side.
Just like Logan Paul, that damn attitude.
Oh, yeah, they're same age. But here's the thing, though. Like, he plays his character good. Now, I don't know what he's like in real life. Never met the guy. He plays that. But here's the thing. Logan Paul's been doing this whole dog and pony show since way before he was in wrestling. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I get to see a giant Prime bottle in the middle of the ring.
So stupid. I hate that.
But, you know, it's like I said, AEW, they got that. Whap, bap, bow, Alakazam. You cast a spell. No, don't do that. You're going to get us in trouble if you do that one. I think I hear the Dementors coming now. Sorry, bye, Nate.
Oh, fuck. Bye, guys.
Well,
I just celebrated my 3 years, too.
Yeah. How's your night going, buddy? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Yeah, I remember Magma. I know who you are, buddy. I remember. I hope you're having a good night. College. Oh, no, we don't want to talk about college. I get enough of college. I get enough of that in a week. It happens when you go to it and you work for it. So, no, I get double the dose.
No. I hated that. Then again, I'm just salty about my last college experience. Run.
Yeah, something else too for that. Mm-mm-mm. You know what we're not going to be salty about?
Godzilla Kong the New Empire?
When Jaguar shows up in Godzilla
Kong
the New Empire.
The funniest thing is I never liked the character, but after just Tony just...
Well, I'd never really cared for it either, but you know, it just turned into a thing.
It's funny. It's funny. It's great.
I looked at its design in the is it the Netflix show, and I do not like its design in that.
That's what I was saying. Like I hate the animated Godzilla designs and Singular Point and in the Planet of the Monsters trilogy. I do not like those designs.
I saw the Jaguar design and I was like, what is that? And I'm assuming the others aren't as nice.
Rodan
either.
is just a Pteranodon. Rodan is just a Pteranodon.
Why, though? Like, none of this makes any sense to me.
Because anime.
That's
I got nothing for you.
I don't know. But for those of you that may or may not have caught, we did do the COD Pass this week on Nate's End, and we talked about all the stuff. Godzilla, Kong, Monsterverse.
And here's the funny thing about it. I was fully expecting to talk about the classic movies before we really dived into the Monsterverse. The whole thing was just us talking about the Monsterverse and what we hope to see from previous creatures.
Hey, that's not
barely touched on 98. All we talked about was the Monsterverse. Though to be fair, the Monsterverse is really fucking good.
Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that though.
I'm happy. Because unfortunately, when you go back and look at those old Godzilla movies that you used to watch as a kid, they don't hold up.
I went and watched the Jet Jaguar one the other day. That
Godzilla versus Megalon. Godzilla and Megalon.
And when he oh my gosh,
He did the
well, he
drop
does
kick.
the drop kick, but Jaguar, oh my god, who Gigan, right?
Yeah,
Where he can like knees his arm or whatever and breaks it. I was like, oh my god, I forgot they did that. It was the most wackiest clip ever. I don't know. I don't know. Do you remember that one?
I I have seen so many of those movies. I've seen all of them, but like two once. Like when I was talking about like the TNT, like they only played like 7 or 8 movies like in like their marathons, and Godzilla versus King Kong was never one of them. It was
Yeah.
always like the Ghidorah. It was always like all monsters attack or destroy all monsters. Uh, Mothra, Ghidorah, stuff like that.
Yeah. It's always something there.
And they never played the darker ones. They never played like Destroya, Space Godzilla, any of
Oh,
those.
no, I never do for that. All right. I found it for those interested. Oh gosh, this is great. There's part I just like knees or grabs his. Oh no! There it is. He goes. He goes. Wham!
Just
Oh, is this the drop kick? No, it's not the drop kick. Is it's the?
Dropkick's coming up.
Oh, there it
Here it is.
is. He's like, yes. Do it again. I want to see the Monster vs. Godzilla do this shit. Can we get that one to do a drop kick? But see,
The things I know. The things I know.
but here's the thing.
You might get your wish. You
Oh,
might get
no,
your wish.
don't say that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you remember Godzilla versus Kong, you know how like the space between, like there's like the zero gravity section with like the floating rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, part of the fight takes place up there.
Oh, God.
So we're probably going to see either the drop kick, or we're also going to see when Godzilla use his atomic breath as a propellant. Because there's no way that would have worked on like normal gravity stuff, but in zero gravity, it's not impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can 1000% see that happening, and the internet's going to either love it or hate it.
I'd love to see that in the budget. Oh man, be the way they do things. Mac, I didn't forget about your comment either. Lightsaber, since we're nerding out. Form 5. I don't remember what Form 5 is. I'm not like I know the forms vaguely, but I'm not a big enough nerd to remember which form is which off the top of my head.
You said Form 5?
Yeah. I know Mace uses Vapow or Vapow or whatever, and he uses his enemy's darkness against them, or the dark side. Obi-Wan's is more defensive. I know that. And then I know Anakin's is very much more offensive. That's what I remember about the forms.
I forget what I think it was in book 3, or it might have been when the prequel movies were coming out. I had the visual dictionaries for all the Star Wars movies.
It's okay, Strix. It'll be okay. I don't know what it is, but if it'll be good.
You got this. I believe in you.
Sterling, I go watch episode 1 in theaters when it comes out again. That's all I got.
Listen, that shit's not coming up here. That shit's not coming up here.
I think it will. I think they'll just announce it later. Is it still 2 months away?
Yeah.
month and a half roughly. So I think it'll be a very good shot. It'll be for a treat. Go watch that. I'm gonna try to go watch it.
Listen, if that gets an IMAX release, I might have to do that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Imagine like the pod race. Like everyone's hyping up about the duel of the face, but I'm like, dude, imagine the pod race.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, when we all have streamer house one day, we can all just go to the same theater and watch it. That's the edge.
When we all have a streamer house or subdivision, my house is going to have the theater. All right, I'm going to have the big theater room, and I'm going to say, "Yo, it's movie night. Let's go."
Movie night. We'll all go do the movie stuff. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic.
It'll be a good time. It's wunderbar.
Yeah,
but
you know what? This is as good as time as ever. While we're on the subject for this, Acolyte trailer. What do we think?
Different.
Very different. Very different.
I wasn't expecting all the martial arts in it.
Yeah. Now I will say, and this is going to sound.
I love the High Republic setting,
which is weird because it's only like it's closer to episode 1 than I thought it was. So I don't understand that. But I don't know. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with this side of things as I normally.
I'll tell you what's getting me is, once again, I'm going to bitch about people bitching. The internet is complaining about the Sith, and that this takes place 100 to 200 years before episode 1, and everyone's saying, well, that's going to contradict episode 1 because Ki-Adi-Mundi says, impossible, the Sith have been extinct for a millennium. So they're thinking, well, this is just a retcon. Do you not remember what was said immediately afterwards? I do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing. Yoda says, hard to see the dark side is.
Yeah.
That alone explains everything. Not only that, but like the Sith, like.
So that side I get that side of the argument. The issue I have with that argument is, or the other side of it is, you're going to tell me there's a person going around killing Jedi and nobody's gonna like, I wonder who that could be, or I wonder what that could be, like. So I don't know. It'll be interesting.
I bet you didn't even recognize. I forget her name. Daphne. Can't remember her last name.
Probably not. Honestly.
The girl who played X-23 in Logan.
No, I didn't recognize that. I saw the pictures and posts about it, but didn't recognize it off the top of my head. Something else for that I'm curious about, and everyone else was complaining about, as the internet does, and I know it was in the extended lore, is this whip lightsaber. I have to see how that works in practice.
Well, going back to when we talked about Star Wars last week, I brought up the Jedi Apprentice books.
Mm-hmm.
One of the characters in it had a lightsaber whip.
I know. It was in the EU, but I was
I am curious to see how that's going to work.
I'm curious about the practicality of that. How you use that without like hurting yourself.
Yeah. Can we talk about the fact that Carrie Ann Moss is in it?
Yeah, I had forgot that Carrie Ann Moss was going to be in it, honestly, until that trailer. And I was like, oh, hey, I forgot about that.
Like, she was in The Matrix. She was in Marvel. She was in Silent Hill.
Yep.
And now she's in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's going to be in everything.
Like,
does that mean Jedi Keanu's not too far behind?
Oh, my fucking God. How? No, not what you said, what I just read.
Oh, no.
I'm an idiot.
I thought I had you going for a minute.
I'm an idiot.
Uh-oh, what's up?
She voices Arya in Mass Effect.
Really? I did not know that.
I didn't either, and I'm so mad that I didn't get that. And then I
Well,
remembered that she played Tilda in Horizon Forbidden West.
I'll say there's a
But the fact that I didn't realize that she voiced um, Arya, I'm done.
no, don't do that. You all aren't allowed to do that. Tell them, Nate, they're not allowed to do that.
Who's not allowed to do what? No. No, stop,
Tell them
stop, Bella, no, stop. Tricks, no, no, stop,
do that.
cease and desist.
If you're gonna get in a car and anywhere, drive over to Cody's so he can share that brisket, and make sure you bring some for us on the way back. Because that brisket sounded really good.
Smell it, no, Grant.
I don't know. It'll be there's just something about when they do these, like it's almost like everything Disney Star Wars is like I'm on the edge of my seat because I'm like, is this going to be good or is this going to be another Rise of Skywalker?
or is this going to be another case of the Book of Boba Fett?
Oh, that too. No, now look, if we get like halfway through this and Mando pops up, I'm gonna be like,
Thank you for the laughter. Gotcha.
I don't know what it was, but I'm glad you're laughing. But no, if we get halfway through the Acolyte and Grogu and Mando pop up, they're like, oh, we're doing this again.
There's no fucking way they show up ever.
Time travel.
No, don't do that. Okay, can they time travel and kill Anakin and just be done with it? All right, listen, this kid's bad news. Well, he could bring balance. Trust me, this is for the best.
But he did bring balance to the Force eventually. For a brief period of time. Oh, man.
Yeah.
They're just what? What do you got?
Hold up. Anytime Sterling talks about his pizzas, I have to.
I know, right?
To try cheese sauce, ham, egg, potato. Okay.
Look at all
pizza.
that, everybody. Look at all that. That
Just
is a pizza and a half.
Also, I will say we missed you last night.
Yeah, he's too busy making those pizzas.
Making the good pizza. Like, bruh.
There was that aspect of things. But I'm curious what will come of this show. And
I'm really intrigued to see the High Republic. I'm excited we're finally getting High Republic stuff.
Because this is the only thing we're getting this year, right?
Mm-hmm. Skeleton Crew.
Oh, yeah. Skeleton Crew. I forgot about that. That'll be something. I'm not sure what. They've been very tight-lipped about that one.
Yeah, let's see here.
I know Nate's got the stuff on the tip of the fingers there. Ads. No, not ads. We hate ads.
Who hates ads? Who's getting an ads? No! I'm trying to see if there's nothing about like upcoming stuff, because obviously we're getting Ahsoka season 2. The Mandalorian season 4 is a movie instead of a TV show. Andor season 2 is going to come out next year.
Yeah, they've been working on that one for a while. So, let's see.
There's talks that they kind of want to do an Obi-Wan season 2, and as much as I love Obi-Wan, as much as I love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, don't.
Yeah,
like in the category of things that don't need to happen, a season 2 of Obi-Wan does not need to exist.
Yeah, there's already been some issues with that. Form 6. Who uses Form 6? Or tell me what it is, and I'll tell you.
See, I never knew the forms, so
I told you the three I know. I just know Anakin used offense, Windu uses power of dark side behind it, and then Obi-Wan uses defense. That's all.
and yet Mace was hesitant about Anakin.
Mm-hmm. It uses the enemy's darkness against him.
So you're telling me that Mace Windu taps into the dark side,
Yeah, sort of.
and yet he was hesitant about Anakin.
Kinda? No, there was no kinda to it.
There's no kinda to it, which is so weird because when you watch the Clone Wars TV show, like they were fine, from what I remember. Yeah. And then Episode 3 comes around, and he's like, "Fuck this guy." What the fuck he do to you?
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Ah.
Hey, Darth Maul. Nothing wrong with that.
Always down. Like, listen. No, that's the show we need. We need a Darth Maul TV show of him in the crime syndicate. We need that sequel to us. We need that sequel to Solo.
The payoff that never happened.
Yeah. Like where Emilia Clarke and Darth Maul run a crime syndicate or something. Yeah.
Yeah. The payoff we've never gotten. They set that up, and I'll be surprised. I avoided that post-credit scene for like 2 years or a year and a half.
For Solo?
Yep.
You avoided it longer than that because you only fairly recently watched it. And the fact that you didn't know that he was in that movie just baffles me.
Usually I get spoiled on stuff like that. I didn't get spoiled on that one.
I told you like about my reaction to it. Because when I saw that in theaters, I had no idea. Mm-hmm. It impressed me because 2019, no.
17, I think.
No, 18.
No, 18 was Rise of, or Last Jedi.
2018. I'm looking right at it.
When was Last Jedi then?
17.
Oh, okay. I was like, one of those, get it flipped around. But
because they alternated. 2015 was Force Awakens, 2016 was Rogue One, 17 was Jedi, 18 was Solo, Rise of Skywalker was 19. And then Mandalorian was 20.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. I think anything else that came out of that. I don't know.
The Battlefront collection came out.
Oh yeah, Battlefront. Yeah, that was a thing. They ruined it.
Apparently, they fixed it again.
Oh yeah, they did. They fix it? There's no fixing it because there was no reason to break it to begin with.
Sterling, bless you, my child.
Well, I see a picture of Cal. Let's see. Star Wars forms.
The Jedi only really becomes a master of Form 1 when they have a tuned inner piece. Form 2 is Dooku. Okay, Form 3 is Obi-Wan. 4.
All right. Form 1. Kit Fisto. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Form 2 is Dooku. I like it. Obi-Wan. It was definitely more on the defensive end.
The aggression form.
Form 5. Yeah.
The way of the Crate Dragon.
And Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense because, Master Apprentice.
Yeah. Valpod or Vapod or whatever. That was Mace's. Yep. So Mace's. So here's a fun fact about this too, and I don't remember where I picked this up on Mace's form. So it uses the darkness of the person, quote unquote, or whatever. That is why he was afraid to duel Grievous, because Grievous is fully mechanical. or
Okay,
he was.
so he doesn't have a dark side.
He didn't. He couldn't do anything against it. But yeah, that was. Where was Cal at? I didn't see Cal, but it's hard to see.
Unlike other forms, Juyo encouraged Jedi to embrace their emotions and
Mm-hmm.
use them to fuel a relentless assault. Man, just contradicting. Consequently, Form 7 was outright banned by the Jedi for a long time. That makes sense. However, Jedi Master Mace Windu took it upon himself to refine Juyo into an offshoot known as Vapad. The
Yep.
perfection of Form 7, Windu developed Vapad to control his inner darkness,
Mm-hmm.
bridging the gap between light and dark. Nevertheless, he was wary of teaching others Vapad, lest they failed to master it as he had done, and thus succumb to their emotions rather than in control them as the Jedi Master could. It remains to be seen whether Star Wars will show Vapad again.
No, just depends. Nate, keep the audiences entertained. Pizza's ready.
Oh, is it pizza time? Yo, pizza
Yes,
time!
pizza.
Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to keep reading these. Going on Form 1, Shicho, a common lightsaber form seen throughout the galaxy, the way of the Sarlacc, the Determination Force, is generally regarded as the oldest and most elementary lightsaber form. As a result, almost every Jedi begins learning Shicho and will often fall back on this fighting style in the case that all other techniques have failed. Practically all the Jedi, blah, 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 blah. Everyone knows it. Cool. That. Form 2, Makashi. The contention form, the way of the Salamiri. Legends only. Count Dooku. First developed when lightsabers started becoming more common among both the Jedi and the Sith. Makashi, or Form 2, is a graceful lightsaber style suited to only the most skilled of duelists. That makes sense. Relying on careful and controlled strikes instead of power and strength, Form 2 is dedicated to getting the upper hand in a one-on-one duel. Makashi was also been designed to accommodate more experimental lightsaber designs, hence Dooku's curved lightsaber, I'm assuming. These designs included the cross-guard lightsabers common during the 100 Years of Darkness, or even the set use of a second Shoto blade, as exemplified by Ahsoka. Makashi fell out of fashion when the Sith were believed to be extinct, yet there were still some Jedi who practiced it, including Ki-Adi-Mundi. Count Dooku was another who was a master of Makashi, gaining a galaxy-wide reputation as a fearsome lightsaber duelist. His pride in this may... No. His pride... This sentence makes no sense. His pride in this may well have been one of the things that led Dooku to the dark side. No, that had nothing to do with it. Here's the one that I would, just because I like Obi-Wan. Form 3, Soresu. Obi-Wan was considered the master of Soresu. The way of the Minok, the resilience form. Form 3 is named Soresu and generally believed to have been developed in response to the growing numbers of blasters in the galaxy. Actually, I don't think I'll get this one. Form 3 being the style that accounts for how Jedi reflect blaster bolts using lightsabers. By the time the prequels came out, all Jedi were trained in Soresu, in part because this is actually a tremendously useful exercise. Luke Skywalker notes in the in-universe guidebook Secrets of the Jedi, at first, Padawan's primarily focus was defense, learning to block laser blasts while wearing special helmets that obscured their sight. By doing so, they could learn to let the Force be their guide. Obi-Wan Kenobi was renowned for his use of Soresu, and Kanan Jarrus was also skilled in this form. Luke Skywalker was also well-versed in Form 3, considering Obi-Wan was his master, and his first lightsaber usage in the lightsaber saga comes from deflecting blaster bolts aboard the Millennium Falcon. He's going to like that bit about Form 3. Form 4, Ataru. Master Yoda's fearsome lightsaber form wore even Palpatine down. Honestly, yeah, the aggression form. Otaru is one of the most aggressive forms of lightsaber combat, relying heavily on force-assisted acrobatics.
We're still talking about Force lightsabers.
I'm just reading the list. Also, you will find it interesting to know that Kanan was skilled in the same form that Obi-Wan was.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I'll probably suck because I'm probably boring with this. So, how's the pizza?
It was good.
Correction. Altered question. What kind of pizza? And from where?
Yeah, just pepperoni.
From.
From Kroger to me.
Which brand?
Kroger.
Oh, Kroger brand? Okay. I didn't fucking know. You could have gone DiGiorno. You could have gone Red Baron. You could have gone, I don't know, Screaming Sicilian. I don't know.
No, you get the discount on the Kroger one. We like cheaper food.
Honestly, the Kroger brand, I will die on this hill. Kroger brand pizza is almost as good, if not better, in some cases, than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling, get that shit out of here.
Don't do it, Sterling. He's gonna get you.
Get that shit out of here. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
But
he can be like, no, not the pineapple.
I'll keep reading this.
What's up?
I'll just keep reading this because I was reading the forums. I'm already halfway through it. Why not? Otaru is one of the most aggressive forms of lightsaber combat, relying heavily. Oh! By the way, there's one thing that really irked me about this. About Form 2, Makashi, which is Count Dooku's form. Count Dooku was another who was a master of Makashi, gaining a galaxy-wide reputation as a fearsome lightsaber duelist. His pride in this may well have been one of the things that led Dooku to the dark side. I don't think that had anything to do with it. Because we all knew that he didn't care for how the council was doing things.
Mm-hmm. Tales of the Jedi told us that.
Well, it's also hinted at in episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Sterling, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Nate doesn't have taste. I beg to differ, sir. You know what? We're going to do this on here. We're going to do this on here right the fuck now.
Hmm?
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Oh my fucking God. Why would you bring that up? We agreed on this in ours.
You and I did. Literally everyone else didn't. Actually, that's a good question. Sterling, did you ever answer that?
Come on, Sterling. Come on, buddy.
Is a burger a sandwich?
Oh, it adds.
Is a burger a sandwich?
Come on, Sterling.
Breaking my heart. Here's the thing about this. I'm not discrediting the people who say it is, because by definition, a burger does meet the basic requirements of a sandwich. It is 2 pieces of bread with filling. I just consider a burger its own thing because 1, it has the patty, but 2, buns. But
I know.
you don't go to Burger King saying, I'm going to go get a sandwich. You say, I'm going to go get a burger.
I know.
Strix
had a very good argument, though.
About what?
Chicken sandwich.
I mean,
No, Patrick, mayo is not an instrument. But it might be, according to the latest Stardew Valley update.
don't look at me. I know nothing about that. I'm not in that conversation. But
Well,
I just wanted to take a moment that for a minute. So apparently there was a some sort of like gaming conference this week. I forget what it was for, but we got a hell of a premiere trailer. We got the trailer for 1943: The Rise of Hydra,
mm-hmm.
a video game coming out next year. And I forget the studio that's making it.
Looks interesting.
But it's made by the woman who the studio is making it. Skydance.
Mm-hmm.
Skydance New Media. And honestly, this is their first game. This is their first game. It was founded in 2019 by Amy Hennig, the woman who wrote, like, hold on, here it is. She departed Crystal Dynamics to act as the creative director for Naughty Dog. She contributed to the Jak and Daxter series before working as the gaming director for Uncharted: Drake's Fortune and as head writer and creative director for the Uncharted series. So she made like some of my favorite like narrative-based games.
Yep.
So I'm very.
I would also like to point out, not to get off of that, I'm really overly impressed by the size of this fucking pepperoni.
Jesus Christ!
Like, it caught my attention. I didn't realize it. Now I was like, "Holy shit, big ass pepperoni!" But hey, yes, Marvel stuff with the
But it's
Uncharted stories,
storytelling, and like the trailer really showcased that because the film takes place, like the name suggests. I say film. The video game takes place in 1943 World War II, and it follows Captain America and Black Panther. But the Black Panther in the game is Azuri, which is T'Challa's grandfather. I think this game is going to be incredible. It's a single player action adventure game. I forget that it's supposed to that I was focusing on the other two as well. Howling Commandos member Gabriel Jones and Nanali, the leader of the Wakandan spy network. So you play as 4 characters throughout the game. But the scene that I'm talking about featured a conversation of sorts, a discussion between Black Panther and Captain America, and it was just so good.
Yeah. They were doing some really good, almost real-time rendering and that stuff I saw.
Kari Payton is playing Black Panther, and I am so excited.
Yeah, I saw some craziness from it. So,
like, Kari Payton just nailed it. I'm very excited. And the guy playing Cap, I don't know what he was in. Oh, he was CEO in Horizon Forbidden West. He was the local pedestrian population in Red Dead Redemption 2. He was in like just background voices in GTA 5 and online. He was in episodes of like NCIS, Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things that I overly recognize, but I think he did a good job as Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he sounds great. So,
it'll be interesting.
I'm really excited about that game, and I will be getting it.
You know what game I'm not excited for?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
You said it.
Man, talk about just dropping a ball. I'm gonna let you take this one.
Oh, I'm gonna take this one.
You're the one who's overly passionate about it. I want to hear it.
I'm not overly passionate about it. I was
You're,
shocked this game got a sequel to begin with.
I mean, yeah, but gameplay wise, it looks good. It looks fun.
It's
But they
just a
have like
very
30 microtransactions, including like apparently like you only have like one create a character slot, and that's the one you start with. You can't make it a new character
you can't make
without.
a new game. That was the thing that
Yeah,
made me mad. You can't start a new game without having to go in.
and buy that.
Oh no. So you can do it without that?
You just have to
But
delete your old one.
yes, you have to go in and manually delete the save file from your hard drive on your PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you're playing on. I think it's just on PS5, but that besides the point.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's also on Xbox. Huh?
I don't think so.
Thought
I
it
could
was.
be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Might be on Xbox too.
Yeah, it's on Xbox.
I don't know.
No reason for it to not be. It's just Capcom. Which, by the way, okay. Can we talk about the fact that Capcom has two just duds in the past year?
Oh no. What other game of Capcom's was a dud? And did it involve dinosaurs?
I hope I actually muted when I did that. Oh, that would hurt. Excuse
Yeah,
me. I
you were
apologize.
muted.
I apologize for that. That would hurt.
You were muted. Nothing to apologize for.
Heck, so fucking formal.
I'm just enjoying my food, so don't mind me.
Yeah, I hear it.
Mhm.
Smacking away over there.
It's all
But
good.
it just. Granted, I still want to get my hands on Resident Evil 4. I still need to at this point, start it over and just beat it.
Yes, you should do that.
Give me $40 and I'll buy the gold edition.
Can't do that.
Your boy's broke, my dude.
Aren't we all? um,
Okay, I see your cup, and just I can't believe seeing your cup reminded me of this. Who's ready to drink Star Wars Blue Milk?
please no. This doesn't need to exist.
It's happening. It's happening.
I know it's happening again. Doesn't need to exist. I saw the post and I thought it was a joke at first.
I did too, but no, it's happening. Like if you don't think if I see this at Kroger that I'm not going to get it and try it on stream, you don't know me at all. Fans can expect to see it on store shelves beginning April 17th. Delicious vanilla flavored milk with blue food coloring.
Yeah.
At least it ain't the green milk.
No, gosh. No, we don't need any of that. I was going to say something prior to that. I saw an interesting rumor too, and I don't know. I'm sure you saw it at some point about Resident Evil 9.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil's going open world supposedly.
Not sure how I feel about that.
It's an interesting change of pace that I'd be curious to look into.
Is it going to turn into Dragon's Dogma, Elden Ring, Resident Evil?
I don't think it's gonna go to the extreme that Elden Ring was. I can see it being more confined. Because one thing about the Resident Evil games, they usually take place in like a semi, like one location ish.
Hmm.
Like two, like in the same town, in the same city, village, whatever.
To an extent.
Like I can't speak for 0 and 1, which I still need to get those. But 2 takes place in Raccoon City. You know, you start at the umbrella, like the Raccoon City Police Department, and then you go underground into the sewers, into the lab.
Yep.
Which that's all basically in one spot, essentially.
Pretty much.
And then 3, you go from Jill's apartment to like just outside her apartment to the police department, I think. To the hospital, and I don't remember what's after that. I think you go into like a lab or something, but again, it's all in the same vicinity. 4 obviously takes place in a like the small little village area and the castle off to the side.
Yep.
5 is the one that goes all over the place.
6 doesn't.
Yeah.
I remember 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah. But 7 takes place at the house. 8 takes place in the village.
Okay,
So-
because from 6 we went from America to China, I think, if I remember right.
I think so.
Yep. I don't know. And it's so funny that everyone hates on that one, and that's the one we had the most fun with.
6?
Yep.
I mean, we had fun with 5, but it just, 6 was more fun a little bit.
Say that again.
Did we ever We had a little bit of fun with 5 until, the game decided to be a bitch.
Yeah, we finished it.
Somehow.
Yeah, we cheated.
Had to. Didn't let us do anything.
But
I feel like if like Resident Evil goes
open
world, I think this is a good comparison. It's going to be about the size of Arkham Knight or Arkham City, which that's decent.
it would still be weird.
Like for Resident Evil, like that's a good size. But the concept of Resident Evil going open world is intriguing, but nerve-wracking to me. Because you've already changed the formula by going first person.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be first person and open world?
If only there was something else Capcom could do.
Yeah, fuck it. And here's the thing. I'm not just going to limit it to Dino Crisis. Because we've already heard my gripe about Dino Crisis. I want more Onimusha.
Yeah.
I want Onimusha to come back. The only thing we've gotten was the port. I don't even think it's a remaster. I think it's just a port of the first Onimusha game, and it was $20.
Is that one of the things we've got? Yeah, I think so.
But
that sounds about right, honestly.
And it was fun. Like revisiting that game was fun, but god damn, does the dialogue not hold up?
That bad was it?
I think with some like script tweaking and game, it could be really, really good if they remade it. Another one they need to remake is Devil May Cry, and I'm saying that as a salty son of a bitch because I started the series on my own channel. Self plug, my bad.
I'm
the
co-host.
I'm the
I'd
co-host.
hate to break it to you, but they did that already.
They remade Devil May Cry 1?
That was the controversy when that came out. Because that's when they did the reboot of it.
Is that what DMC is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like its own separate thing.
It was intended to be the reboot, first series of it. And then they changed it somewhere through it.
So then it doesn't count. Because it is its own thing.
No, I mean it was a reboot.
Did it have the same level layout and characters and everything else that you went through in the first game?
I don't remember. Nobody liked this.
Something Perker sandwich. Hi, Jared. Yeah, I remember no one liking that, but
It was a reboot.
well, fuck that. I want a reboot of like the original game. Don't follow that guy. He sucks. He lies. Follow that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There was I want to say there's another game series that I was intrigued about, but I can't remember what it was.
Not for sure.
Um, 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 I know this. I know this. I know this. Hold on. Where's the list of shit? List of Capcom games. Obviously, they got Monster Hunter. Lost Planet. That's what it was. Never played those. Always wanted
to. I remember something about them, but I don't think I played them a ton.
Third-person shooter. Series follows a number of protagonists on a planet in the process of an ice age as they survive and fight the environment, various alien creatures, and those planning to colonize the planet. That is intriguing to me, and everything I saw about that game, well, those games, because there's 3 of them, looked good, but just never played them.
No, I remember something about them, but
I'd like to see them revisit that series. Let's see here. About half of these. But yeah, Dino Crisis, Lost Planet, Onimusha. Like Capcom's got a shit ton of games just sitting there, waiting to be loved, but they're focusing on Resident Evil and Street Fighter. Well, Street Fighter makes sense.
Yeah. Well.
And your favorite series, Dead Rising.
Yeah. People keep buying Resident Evil, so they're going to keep making it.
It is you, your people. Dude, you were high as hell on 4.
There's a reason. It was good. It's in that same vein as it versus the original. I got to look at them differently now.
So, Resident Evil 4 remake, speedrun win?
When I get better at it.
But
look, we did that. We did Super Mario. I don't do a lot of speed running things.
I don't like speed running. But
there are a couple of things I can do it on. Those are the couple of things.
I could probably speed run Mass Effect, but I don't want to.
Nope. Speed run it on the PS3 and 360 so you can get the loading elevator that takes 10 years.
Yeah, that's that.
All right. That was the number one thing I wanted to try, and they did the remastered.
The Legendary Edition?
And my golly, it loaded instantly almost. If you remember in the old days,
I remember.
the elevator took forever.
I remember. I just realized my cam compared to yours looks like there's like a fog on it.
I don't know.
And it bugs the hell out of me.
I don't know. I had my pizza. I don't know.
Yay, proud of you. Happy for you. There's another thing that's I read that was intriguing. Sony is reportedly looking to add more, even more PS1, PS2, and PS3 games.
I saw
to
that.
PlayStation Plus.
And I'm very confused by all of this because the argument that was always gave for why they didn't do that was, well, some of these studios don't exist anymore. How do we decide who gets the money from that and the copyrights and yada, yada, and this and that? And now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we can do it. So I don't know what happened.
I mean, on one hand, it took them long enough, but on the other hand, I'm really excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah, no, because there's tons
Because
of
so many games that if they were added to the PlayStation Plus, oh my god, I would be making changes yesterday to my schedule.
yes.
If
Give
you
me
tell
all
me if you tell me Dino Crisis 2, like Dino Crisis 1 and 2, come on there, I'm canceling one of my games now
the.
because I still have to do DC 2 because I did DC 1.
What about
Oni
DC
Musha 1, 2,
3?
3. Give me.
DC 3? No, no DC 3.
I almost left the studio, but I didn't want to go through the hassle. Let's talk about that for a second, though. I would be willing
folks,
to check that. Hold on. To try that game out for what it is. Title aside, just look at it as a dinosaur game. Even though I know in my soul,
in space,
I would be so pissed the entire time because I know what game I'm playing.
You know, and what game you're playing?
And I know what game I would be typing on my schedule because I have a calendar Word document that I keep up with all my shit. And I know I would have to type Dino Crisis 3. And I would be so pissed. But they couldn't add Dino Crisis 3 because it never went to PS2. It was original Xbox exclusive.
They'll port it over.
Yeah, Microsoft kind of a field day with that.
Yeah.
But no, there's just so many games that they did.
Fine, they'll put it on Game Pass then. Backwards compatible.
I hate you.
Uno reverse card. I need to get one of those on my desk. That's what I'm invested in, an Uno reverse card.
Just the Uno reverse card? That's it? Just a single card?
Yep, so I can have it in situations and just hold it to the camera.
Which color would you pick?
Red.
Red versus blue.
Always red.
Which, by the way, rest in peace, Rooster Teeth. Like they like not to bring this to a grinding halt, but I loved Red versus Blue. I never watched Ruby, but I remember loving Red versus Blue in high school.
Yeah.
And it's sad to see them go, but I hope everyone affected by that, finds a job, is able to continue working in some capacity. And thanks for the laughs.
Yeah, there's something, that's for sure.
Also, did we talk about the passing on here? Did we do a Week in Geek since that happened?
I don't think we have.
Since we're slowed down for a second, let's just make it worse.
Yeah, let's go.
2 weeks ago.
Direction.
2 weeks. Well, that because that ties into another conversation that could be had.
I know.
We lost Akira Toriyama 2 weeks ago, and that loss hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of us, Dragon Ball was one of our first anime.
I know. I remember after the what were we doing that day? Was it Halo?
No, we were doing. I was testing out Gradefall, and then I went to go try another game, and we were all in the call just hanging out. And in between load screens, I like to switch over to Twitter. Just, hey, let's see if there's anything I can. Hey, this is happening. Yep. This is happening. And I saw that, and it just
because that was not what I expecting to hear at all.
And I would have rather you heard it from a friend than just randomly see it. But now this week they announced that the Dragon Ball manga is going on a indefinite hiatus, which makes sense. It does make sense right now.
Yeah,
But
which is also good because they just did finish that arc up too. So that was
yeah, they just started whatever the fuck the last chapter was.
I don't
Did
know.
you read that?
Yeah, I read it.
I'm not going to comment because I don't want this to be a bashing segment.
Everybody wants a piece of Gohan.
But hey, that was the first time we saw Super Broly meet Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me? Can someone tell me why the fuck Goku forgot he had a granddaughter?
Because Super. That's all I got.
Ain't nothing super about Super. The only thing super about it is it's a super big camera. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, we'll say.
Rest in peace to one of the greatest mangakas in existence.
Hey, but we did get some more updates on Sparking Zero this week.
Did we?
And it looks fantastic.
It looks good, but we still don't know when the fuck it's coming out.
Right after the rest of the Kakarot DLC.
Yeah, because they're still doing that.
3 more packs.
Jesus.
Going through the Super.
Which obviously gives me no reason to play it, but
I'll play it at some point.
Yeah,
Depends
eventually.
on how much it costs. I still got to get the Dragon Ball one.
$30 to $40.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Man, it'll be about 20 to 30, I think. But
you know, it's funny too. We'll talk about like how, and this not even from this to Xenoverse or whatever, just in general, how long they are able to keep games alive now. Like it's just still blows my mind.
well, it like some games, like I'm like I bitch about it, but I'm impressed that Xenoverse, a game that came out in 2016, is still getting DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Like the day that Akira Toriyama passed away, well, the day we found out about it, because we found out about it like 5 days after he actually passed.
Mm-hmm.
He and I decided to do a little run on Xenoverse 2 just for the hell of it. And after we finally figured out how to do that,
Oh gosh.
beforehand I had bought like 5 of the DLC packs that I was missing, spent like $20 for like 7 packs. So that was fun.
Yeah, it's definitely just crazy that they're able to keep that up at that pace. Not even just for Xenoverse, but for the other games too. Kakarot's in that going now. I think Fighters is finally done now.
Fighters is done now. Fighters has been done for a while.
But
No,
they're doing the
it's
update too.
getting the update in May, I think.
Yeah, you're getting that aspect of it. It's just blows my mind how they're able to do that, honestly. So
But
it's
with the
interesting.
passing of Akira Toriyama, I'm nervous about what that means for the future of Dragon Ball gaming.
I don't think it'll change much, honestly. I truly don't, because even when Dragon Ball was over back in the day, like we were getting games every year. Like that is their cash cow money. I mean, rest in peace to him, but I'm sure his family and everyone else will appreciate that we're still supporting it. I think that's good. He basically handpicked Toyotaro to keep going. So, I mean, they were setting up for him stepping away eventually down the line.
Yeah.
So, and who knows how many more storyboards or how far he told them.
Had it planned. So.
Yeah, so that. That aspect. So we'll see what comes out of.
I am curious to see what his predecessor, or his successor. Thank you. I'm bad with words. I'm curious to see what he does with the series. Like, what kind of creativeness will he come up with?
He's the dude that did AF originally back in the day, so he's been
doing
it for a while.
He's the guy who started AF?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He was doing that way, way back in the day, but
what they need to do is they need to get to people making the multiverse series.
Yeah. Oh man, that stuff's insane. But hold on, we'll see what happens. We got Daima coming up, so I'm gonna go into it open-minded.
Which we did find out is a 20-episode web series.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even like
which is weird because
it's not even like a full official anime series. It's just I don't know how it being a web series differentiates it from being an anime because it is an anime?
It's not, because it's going to be on Fuji TV or TV Tokyo, one of those two.
Yeah.
So like it gets its own airtime.
So it's going to be the same style as the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime.
Yeah, something in the similar vein,
So-
but I don't know. I'll watch it on the Crunchyroll when it comes out. I'm assuming Crunchyroll
We'll
will
see.
get it.
Well, they still don't have Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which, by the way, that's a doozy to watch.
I don't think
I-
anything has that. I think that's literally just on YouTube.
I quit watching Super Dragon Ball Heroes because it just got ridiculous after a while.
I couldn't keep up with what was going on after a while. Something else of note from this aspect of things, before I forget it, because I just did forget it. It was something Dragon Ball related.
Which, by the way, Tricks. Here's our contractually obligated Dragon Ball segment. So, cheers, mate.
Contractually obligated.
It never fails. Every single episode of Week in Geek we do, we talk about Dragon Ball in some capacity.
What impossible? It's not like we talk about Dragon Ball or Dino Crisis, or we talk about that a lot.
Godzilla
Too.
and Mechas.
Yeah, Mass Effect.
We don't talk about Mass Effect a lot. Star Wars.
Sometimes it's almost like we're a geek podcast. What?
It's almost like Geek is in the name.
No.
Anyway, what'd you forget before you forget again? Did you forget it again?
I did. I didn't even remember it to begin with. I hate it when that happens.
God damn it.
Wait,
You'll remember
no.
it.
Oh, okay, I remember now. I was talking about Crunchyroll getting it. By the way, if you all followed any of my Twitter resharing, or I don't know if Nate reshared it any this week, did somebody check on Crunchyroll? Because did y'all see the shit ton of anime that Netflix is picking up? It's older stuff now and some newer, but like it.
I saw something, but I didn't actually look into it. Hold on a second.
I think if I remember that something said Dragon Ball, they're getting Yu Yu Hakusho, they're getting
Black Clover.
Black Clover, My Hero. They just swooped in. I was like, somebody check on Crunchyroll. Are they okay?
Like, is Crunchyroll? Are you doing good, buddy?
Like, obviously, Crunchyroll will still keep the newer stuff that they have going, but it's not as a. Because when this Funimation Crunchyroll thing happened initially, everybody's like, oh, well, wait a minute. That's everything going to one. But Netflix still has their own share of things. Crunchy, and then Disney Plus is getting involved in the anime game for some reason.
I don't know how that's going to work.
I am very, very upset with Disney right now, though. So
With the anti-sharing stuff?
no. So I watched an anime called Tokyo Revengers. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that show.
what?
Wait, what did Disney do about it?
Well, Disney picked up the English side of things for it when they took it from Crunchyroll for season 2. And they so season 2 part 2 or whatever they're doing finished airing a while back, and Disney or Hulu, Disney, whatever, that portion of it, because it's all the same, they said they have no plans to finish dubbing the second half of the season. So
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yep.
That is so dumb.
And people are very upset about that right now.
I can imagine so. Jesus, I didn't realize Disney/Hulu got that.
Yep. So we got the first half in dub, which I mean, I watched the back half of the season and subbed because I got tired of waiting, and then they came out with that one day, and I think somebody had tweeted to them about it or something, and they're like, "We currently have no plans for this," and I'm like, "Oh, come on," which is why I'm scared of Disney getting into the anime game.
Disney doesn't need to get into the anime game. Disney just needs to leave that to Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
And High Dive, apparently. I keep forgetting High Dive.
Oh yeah, High Dive is a thing. But yeah, no, they're doing that aspect of things, and I'm just like, let's back up here for a minute. Um, they have that going on, and which is fine. Um,
We
trying to
did
think.
get the first 2 episodes of a new cartoon show this week,
Mm,
which,
I got nothing to say. Haven't seen it yet.
oh my god, it was so good. It was so good.
Yep, that's what I keep
Like,
hearing.
you,
So.
they're 20-minute episodes, and there's only 2.
Yeah, for now.
Well, yeah, for now. And then that's going to be like one every Wednesday. I need you to watch those episodes. Because holy shit, they were so good. Animation's a little jarring, but
Yeah. I know, that's on my list
it's
of
really
things
good.
to watch.
It's really good.
It's all good.
I don't want to talk about lists of things to watch because
Yeah, right. That's me too for some things.
I'm still trying to get through Critical Role. I'm still with Campaign 3. What's out so far?
Yeah, that has been your addiction for like a year now. Good old Critical Role. No,
What's so fucked up? I can't even do it.
Hey, you did the drawing last night, so I mean that was.
I did do the drawing last night.
Yep. That got me digging too, and I found some of mine too. But they're not good.
Who's sharing?
They're not good. So these are some of my chibi ones I did. And I'll show you the difference between the digital to thing. Here was my original draft of that form for just hand drawn. So digital, I got it to step up. What about this one? This one I feel bad because I started coloring it and then didn't, but it was Trunks. Oh, I'm not going to show that one to Nate. He won't like that one. You know who it is. Now, mind you, I did these like a couple years ago. More than a couple of years ago. I forgot about this one. That's one of my favorites. Pasta. Yep. And never finished that one. You're talking about detail last night. This is probably the most detailed one I've done.
Broly.
Yeah.
And just because I'm not going to show any of mine.
It's all good. You showed yours last night or whatever.
Now
I started this one.
I feel like I show something every night.
And I don't know. I'm just going through the book now. I started this one, but given the character and the design, it's. I'll just let it speak for itself.
I mean, what's wrong with that? It looks really good.
I
like it.
It's Endeavor.
I know it's Endeavor. It looked good.
But it doesn't like.
You know, I have not drawn any like Black Clover or My Hero since I've gotten into them.
I tried Go On, Kid Go On. Like I said, I'm not the best at it. I'm not like. I do things.
So this is fine.
Not like I said. I don't know. That's what like I went down some nostalgia lane with those, so I was like, not bad. I forgot I did some of those, but
it's almost like that's all we do is nostalgia.
Hey, that's the name of the game, nostalgia.
Pretty much.
All right.
I think what else?
Did that one.
There's something else I was going to bring up.
Yes. Hot off the presses, House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer.
Yes. And I know nothing, so I'm just going in like, okay, here's some, okay, this is good
got
stuff.
Our premiere dates for that. Got 2 trailers, which was cool because they're doing this whole Team Black, Team Green.
Which is funny because I'm on Team Black. It's not fine.
Yeah. What team? You tell me which team has Matt Smith on it. We're good to go.
Black. Team Black. We're Team Black. Okay.
Yeah.
Team Black. Fuck
Yeah.
Team Green.
Which is funny because
I just find it so funny. Like, this whole thing is starting because the bitch didn't fully understand the context in what he was talking about. Because he thought he was talking to Rhaenyra.
yeah.
And
You
she
know
thought,
what what I hate about this though is, like, for me, I know how this all ends, and I fucking hate it.
I feel like we all know how this ends. So,
Well, for those of you that feel like doing some digging, the ending was actually revealed in season 4 or 5 of Game of Thrones.
yeah.
Good old Joffrey, somebody likes.
Listen, if someone's favorite character is Joffrey, that person can't be trusted. Same thing with Ramsay Bolton.
God, I
Or
hated
Cersei.
I almost
Or
hated
Cersei.
Ramsay more than Joffrey. Some episodes, they were about both equally as hated for people.
Joffrey was just a little brat who needed his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
Ramsay was sadistic.
Oh, just a little bit. You don't say.
Just. And now we've got all of Allison's kids, which all of them just need.
Mm-hmm.
They could do with their heads being cut off. But it's so funny because I was never the biggest fan of Game of Thrones. I'm still not. But I enjoyed it kind of just because I like following some of the characters. And then two of the characters ended up being just shit because of the writing. But the last 2 seasons were so bad
Yeah.
that the creators were fired and their project for Disney was canceled because of how bad their last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones was. Because they rushed through those 2 seasons because they wanted to make a Star Wars show.
Yep, look how that went for
And
them.
after the reception of the seasons, Disney was like, "Did you rush these to work on our stuff?" Well, yeah, we wanted to work on Star Wars. Yeah. No, you're fired, and this thing's canceled. You're not doing this. Which, understandably so, because that was just bad.
Yeah. Hey, it's the way
One of
they
the most
did things.
bullshit endings for that damn show. But House of the Dragon.
They drug us back in, man. They drug us back in.
With a vengeance.
Hey, that first season was almost flawless for the most
Like,
part.
it was really good.
Now, if George would just finish the books so I can get the...
He's not going to, because he's too busy just basking in the glory of his fame.
Well, they got the other show coming out either next year or some point in time.
I don't even fucking know. All I know is I keep forgetting about something. Because obviously I'm excited. Like, this is switching gears significantly.
Oh, significantly, you say?
Well, we're going from TVs to movies.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm excited for Godzilla. My 3 movies of the year, I keep saying, are Godzilla, Twisters.
Oh yes, Twisters,
and
definitely.
Deadpool 3. I keep forgetting about the other bangers that are coming out this year. We've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming out. We've got Sonic 3.
Yeah.
We've got Mufasa the Lion King, which I'm more intrigued about because it is a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see what comes out of that movie. But I keep forgetting we're also getting that Lord of the Rings animated movie this year.
Yep. That's coming out.
Which we've seen.
Summer also has something I'm interested in. Probably not everyone else in here, but we're getting Bad Boys 4 too.
I'm intrigued by that because I do like the Bad Boys movies. I haven't seen 3 yet, but which, by the way, I don't see 4 happening. Because last I heard, they wasn't even filming it. Unless they were filming it and I didn't know anything about it, but they just came up with a title for it, apparently.
What?
Hold on.
It comes out in like June or July. They
let me read something to clarify shit. I'm shutting up. I'm dumb.
What were you thinking? I was like, it comes out
because
like
I didn't know. I didn't think it had started filming yet.
Oh yeah, they were
filming last year. Filming wrapped on March 4th.
Yeah, they were putting some final touches on it, but yeah, no.
So that's what threw me off.
No, I'm excited for that because 3 was really good, and those movies are just a guilty pleasure because they're really funny.
I haven't seen the third one yet. I really want to.
Third's good. 2 was really serious too in some parts.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
Yep. It was something. Let's see. And then there was that weird slasher movie thing you sent earlier.
I don't know anything about that.
It just looked really wacky. Oh, can we talk about the Poohverse for a second?
Do we have to? Oh, Furiosa.
Yeah, Furiosa is on that list.
The Bone Twisters, which are back to back. Borderlands and Alien. And then I'm still hesitant about Craven. After Madam Web happened.
Craven looks good though.
It does look good, but after Madam Web, I don't know if I can trust Sony and their Star Wars movies. Spider-Man, not Star Wars. Goddamn.
What?
I read Star Wars.
I was like, huh?
I read Star Wars and it threw me off. Don't mind me.
I was like, what are we doing here?
I read Star Wars.
Oh, shit. Tony, what's up, bro?
Did Tony do the thing? Tony did the thing. Tony!
Oh, what's up, man?
Dude, welcome on in. Thanks so much for the raid. Actually, Dakota, you did the thing. It's your turn.
Oh, well, we both did the thing. Tony, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Hope you're ready for Jet Jaguar. I hope you're ready for that.
It's Jaguar.
But no, welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys are having a fun day. Tony's great. Glad he brought y'all over here. We're just chilling on Saturday doing the Weekend Geek podcast.
Tony, we love you.
We were just talking about you earlier because you were part of the nonsense shenanigans Thursday night.
The Jet Jaguar just.
Oh. But for those of you that don't know, I am Big Ape 93, joined by this guy, Jurassic Nick, for Weekend Geek on Saturdays, most nights. Depends on how we're feeling. Otherwise, you can catch me doing random crap throughout the week. We did WWE 2K24 today, and
which was interesting to watch. It was fun.
And every other Friday is currently we're doing Halo with this guy and our other friend, Primal's game. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic day. If you need to raid and run, always, take care of yourself. I know that feeling all too well. Tony, what were y'all talking about tonight? I didn't get to see the question of the week.
I saw the question of the week. But I'm going to let him ask it. How's stream been? I mean, it's how they always are, laid back, vibing.
Yeah, we're just chilling out, man. That's the way we like to do it around here. But, I appreciate you so much bringing everybody over here. That means the world. To steal Nate's line, you could go anywhere you want, but you chose here to come to this.
I have never once said that at all.
Yes, you have.
When have I said that?
Your early days, my friend.
My early days 3 years ago.
But no, it's been great. I don't know.
How was your podcast? What else did y'all talk about?
I talked about Jet Jaguar.
Oh, absolutely. They talked about it the entire time.
Oh, Tony, you should have been here earlier. We found the clip.
He. Wait, with the way the camera is, he.
Yeah. No.
I still don't get why it does that. I hate it.
I don't know. I don't make the software. It just does the thing.
I don't know. I just work here.
Now, if I could ever get the alerts to pop up for this program, it would be great. But
I don't think that's the thing, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If you could get a free tattoo, but people on the podcast get to pick what it is, would you? I mean, it's just. Would you trust me to pick a tattoo for you?
Fair. It depends on who I'm on the podcast with. If I'm on it with you all, Tony's going to have me get a Jaguar tattoo, probably.
I mean, I'd make you get something that's a little bit more you. I wouldn't just say you have to go get a. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Jaguar all the way. No, but
like in the way that you and I are doing a podcast right now, it's just I pick yours, you pick mine.
I mean, yeah.
You trust me?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't know.
You're getting toga.
Okay.
Put her on your calf. Just have her doing like that little look that she does.
Dinosaur tattoo. Oh, Nate is so getting Dino Crisis 3 tattoo on his bicep.
Fuck you. Don't do that. You both get Jet Jaguar tattoos with text saying, I love this guy.
This guy. That would be interesting too. But no, it's I didn't fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't look at me, I'm just here. I just work here, dude.
Oh well, we both do, ironically.
We were talking about movies.
Oh no! It was in regard to the tattoo. It depends on who I'm on with because
I think that's like the big question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if I'm on a podcast with people I don't really know, fuck no.
The only thing I apologize, Cody, but you're the one I would be the most leery of if you're watching. I've seen the shit we send to each other.
If you wanted Nate to dislike it, no.
Pineapple pizza tattoo.
That is how you lose a friendship. If you make me get a tattoo of that, like you don't love me. And I don't need that in my life.
You don't need that negativity. Instructions unclear. Went and bought Little Caesars instead.
I do need to get Little Caesar. You scathed me, sir.
Hey. I would be afraid of what you would tell me to get, okay? I'm just being honest.
I like to think that our circle would pick things that were like, no.
You know how we can all troll each other sometimes, so.
Yes. But if we're getting something put on our skin that is permanent, it's like, at least that's the way I feel. You, right above your heart, crab rangoon. Just a crab rangoon. Just right there. Like where like Sam and Dean's anti-possession tattoo is. Yeah, you're getting a crab rangoon right the
No, no, we're not doing that.
Crab rangoon here, Toga's face right here.
Oh my god.
Or back of your hands.
What? So I always have crab rangoon on hand?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck, Sterling?
What about a raifu made from a crab rangoon?
What? What would that even look like?
I don't know, but I'm sure someone can figure something out.
I don't want to think about that. You're taking things I love, putting them together in ways they should not be put together.
Fusion.
No.
Crab rangoon and Toga doing the fusion dance. Yo, that's your tattoo.
No. Why? Why do you all do this?
Or just crab rangoon, just say, I peach.
Oh gosh.
I no longer peach.
Y'all are breaking my heart. You're walking down a path I can't follow.
We're giving you tattoos that make us think of you.
I appreciate that, but oh
Hey,
man,
at least we have things that we can think that make us think of you. Like
nah,
anytime we see this, it's like it could have been like that.
no, real talk. If I was going to get something that off that frame, I would get one of the Joestar tattoos because I've always wanted one of those.
I want.
Uh
I'm just gonna show you this.
oh. Oh boy, do I want to know?
Yeah, this is gonna be badass as hell.
Okay.
Send, please. Send, please. Send, please. You piece of shit. Thank you. I love you.
Good Lord, Cody. Why? What? Where did you even find this?
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Cody, show me.
What?
But the picture I just sent you, I want it on my back.
Oh, now see, that makes sense.
Like that, I want that on my back. Feel free to share with the class because I want that on my back.
Like this, that would be something cool.
Like the full thing, like breaking out of the wall with like the chunks flying. I want the whole piece on my back.
Yeah, now, see, something like that would be cool to get. But yeah, no. Cody's thing, I don't like.
Cody just sent it to me.
Where did you even find that?
That's awesome.
No, the answer is no.
Hey, Dakota, I found your new tattoo.
You Googled that or you searched that and it came up with that.
Why are you surprised? Google has everything.
I'm just absolutely flabbergasted that that is something that exists.
This motherfucker really just said flabbergasted.
Yes. Ah.
Did it just come up? Normal pictures of crab ring game. You know what? Hold on.
You're going to make me do this.
Don't do it. I'll do it for you. Yeah, that's the first thing. And also, you don't want to you don't want to keep going. That's honestly the better picture.
It came up with this. I know that's small, but that's what it came up with. So, yeah. That was a thing. And no, that is not the tattoo I would be getting. Sorry.
If you trusted me to pick your tattoo, yes, you would.
You tell me I get that. But
Listen, you've already said I'm getting the Dino Crisis 3 tattoo, so you know what? I'm going to make you suffer too.
oh, man. Don't go
But
down
no,
this road.
that T-Rex picture I sent, I want that on my back. I want, the shot of the T-Rex breaking out of the paddock, like the iconic shot?
Yeah.
Well, like the two cars right there and the fence behind her and like the rain and the blue. I want that on my calf, like on the back of one of my calves, just like the full back of my calf. And then obviously I want like the Jurassic logo right here, like just the circle logo. I want that right here. I want to get like Awaken Alive on my arms right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh.
Listen, I've already said, whenever, like I'm on my own, I'm getting fucking sleeves.
Yep. Oh, man. Tony, my man, this one is for you.
Hey, Tony, we found your tattoo. There you go.
This one is for you, man. Jet Jaguar Inc. No, that is. What if that is Tony's tattoo?
Tony, is that your leg?
We found your tattoo. Back of the leg, Jet Jaguar tattoo.
I just had another fun thought. Like the picture from the trailers for Godzilla Kong, with Godzilla and Kong running beside each other.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay. That'd be a good one too. Oh man.
But I will not confirm nor deny these allegations.
Confirm nor deny. Oh no!
I'm not going to say yes or no, but yes.
I don't know. Tony, thank you for bringing everybody over. This started a whole rabble of things.
That thing.
This is how the best things happen. They start going down the rabbit hole, and thus you have Week in Geek.
I love it. I love it.
All of this started, just going down the prices of Legos.
Bless you. Just,
Yeah. Oh man. I don't. All right. I'm trying to think if whatever else is on the topic.
I was listing off movies that were coming out this year that I'm intrigued about.
Yeah, Twisters, Craven for me, obviously. Besides the obvious ones. I don't know what else would you have coming out this year.
I was listing them all off.
I don't remember where you were.
Venom: The Last Dance comes out at the end of October.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I saw that one of the Saws is coming out this year, but
yep, Saw 11 or whatever it is.
November has an interesting movie. It's called Red One. It's got The Rock, Chris Evans, and J.K. Simmons playing Santa Claus. It's an action adventure movie.
Mm-hmm.
The 27th of November has Moana 2 and Wicked Part 1.
Oh, yeah, Wicked. That's another one.
I get Wicked.
Oh, I hope they do like the actual soundtrack for it. That'll be great.
It's a musical. It's a musical. Were we not?
That'll be great because I like the soundtrack because we marched it one year, so it was great.
In fact, in the teaser trailer that came out, you can hear Defying Gravity in it.
Yep.
But December has Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim,
yep,
Mufasa the Lion King, and Sonic the Hedgehog on the same day. There's a week between Lord of the Rings and Mufasa and Sonic.
Yep. Ooh, Bad Boys 4 and The Crow are the same week. Oof.
Oh, God. Take your pick.
Yeah.
But let me bring this up because I want to list off the movies coming out next year.
Which I'm kind of I'm both happy and sad because you saw how close Deadpool and Twisters are, right? So
where are we compared?
That one or the other is going to eat into the other. I guarantee it.
Oh, just wait till you hear next year.
Oh, I don't want to hear about next year. Gonna be insanity.
July in particular.
Yep. Oh, you forgot about Terrifier 3.
I did not forget about Terrifier 3. Also, that reminds me, I remember what we were talking about. You were going to talk about the Pooniverse or something.
Oh, Pooniverse. Yep, I remember.
The fact that we're getting all those movies supposedly this year?
We're not getting all of those this year, are we?
All I know is the crossover is supposed to be next year.
Because we're getting the Bambi one too, aren't we, at some point?
I don't know.
Remember what was on the poster.
All I know is I keep seeing clips and like teasers for Winnie the Pooh 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, they started filming that one a while back, I thought.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the first movie was just so dumb.
What? No, never.
Like you had the survivors, watching one of them just, do their thing, and instead of running away, trying to escape, they sat there and watched.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh my God, you're so stupid.
Well, that's the point of those movies. But no, so we get that. So you talk about the 24 or 25 stuff. I mean,
I haven't even gotten to there yet. I'm waiting for you to give me the word.
Oh yeah, well, I just know we get the Captain America movie. I think that's the only one I know off the top of my head.
Oh no, it's not. No, it is not.
Well, enlighten me because that's all I remember off the top of my head.
Gladly. So February 14th, we're getting Captain America: Brave New World.
Yep.
which has apparently done away with all the Serpent Society stuff. So Seth Rollins is cut from the movie.
Yep.
March 21st, we get into live action Snow White. And this is just what I've done right now. I have
live action Snow White. Haven't we tried that before?
Uh,
Oh no, it's the Disney one, right?
Yeah, this is the live action Disney movie. So it's got Rachel. I can't remember her last name, but she was in the Hunger Games prequel, and she was in something else.
Yep.
And Gal Gadot is playing the evil queen.
That's right. That's right. I remember.
But and once again, this is just like the immediate stuff that I saw from like one of the Disney releases, and plus stuff that I added because I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually gone through 2025 to see what else is coming out, but yeah, we can do that.
That's all good.
May 2nd, we're getting Thunderbolts, which I'm very excited about. According to this, we have a TVA Disney on May 23rd. June 13th is Elio, which we haven't heard shit about since the initial trailer. Yeah. June 13th, How to Train Your Dragon live action.
Oh, yeah, that is the thing.
Okay, I need you to hear me on this one. July 2nd, Jurassic 7. A week later, Superman. The James Gunn movie, the one that you are boycotting, the one that you're boycotting.
I never said I was boycotting it.
Yeah, you just hate its existence. But yeah, they're like a week apart. No, wait.
They're gonna cannibalize the box office of one another.
Wait.
Yes.
Something doesn't add up.
The math just doesn't add up. Dun dun dun. Got to figure out the math.
Oh, because that's the 4th of July weekend. Jurassic 7 comes out on a Wednesday.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'm looking at the calendar, and they're sticking with July 2nd as the release date. Because the 4th of July is that Friday, which that's going to be fun. So yeah, the following week is Superman, and then 2 weeks later is Fantastic Four, and then another TVA Disney movie in August. October 10th is the animated Avatar movie, like The Last Airbender. November 7th is Blade. November 26th has Zootopia 2 and Wicked Part 2. Disney, what are you doing? This year you have Moana 2 and Wicked Part 1 on the same day. Next year you have Zootopia 2 and Wicked Part 2 on the same day.
Because Disney.
But yeah, that's the films in 2025. Yeah,
Disney
25.
do Disney things.
Disney do be like that. Let's say, okay, so I just brought up the okay, I know that's not happening yet. This says Fast X Part 2 is coming out April 4th, but that's not even
next year.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would be shocked. I would say I'd be shocked if that happened. Maybe
but the Minecraft movie comes out April 4th.
Oh yeah, they are doing that for some weird reason.
That Ryan Coogler movie's coming out, which that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Guy Ritchie movie that has Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Isaac Gonzalez, Carlos Bardem, and Fisher Stevens. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember hearing something about that too.
17.
I'm actually curious about the this remake of the Wolfman movie this year.
Oh, remake of the Wolfman.
Yeah, they're doing another remake of it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
And it comes out around Halloween, as of all things. So,
why does that not surprise me?
Because, fun fact, I liked the 2010 version or 2000.
With here it is, Wolfman. Okay. A man seeks to protect himself and his family from a dangerous werewolf at night during the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Abbott. Why does your name sound familiar? What are you in?
I couldn't tell you.
He's in Craven the Hunter.
None of the other stuff he's in reminds me of anything.
No, nothing's sticking out to me at all.
So, I don't know. Could be interesting. I
Yeah, we'll
enjoyed
see.
the 2010 or whatever version it was.
Yeah, with Benicio del Toro
Yeah, that's what it was.
and Anthony Hopkins.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay, feature films. The guy making this movie made Insidious Chapter 3. I'm talking about directing.
Mm-hmm.
A movie called Upgrade. Oh, that movie. Okay. The Invisible Man and The Wolfman. Executive produced a good chunk of the Saw movies.
Yeah. Saw 11 this year. That'll be something too. Can't believe they're on that.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I still need to see Saw 10. Minecraft looks good. What the hell's Michael? Oh, that's the movie about Michael Jackson. Wait. Oh, that's the movie that's based off of John Wick. Okay, Ballerina comes out next year.
Yeah, I heard they were doing that one at some point, and they did the.
Oh, that's coming out between Superman and Fantastic Four. Okay, the Naked Gun remake with Liam Neeson.
Oh gosh, they're just putting everything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a movie coming out in August with Chris Pratt, Rebecca Ferguson, and Annabella Wallace called Mercy.
Oh, what's going to be your most anticipated for this year?
Wait, are you serious?
That isn't Deadpool 3.
The movie I'm seeing next week.
That isn't Godzilla.
Twisters.
Okay. I'm just curious.
We covered that earlier.
No, I know. I'm just curious what you would
What?
say.
No, God, don't. I mean, there's a lot of movies coming out this year I'm intrigued about.
Yeah. That's a lot of them.
I was just looking at 2024, yet I didn't finish. What the fuck? Give me that. Okay, February, you're done. Don't care. Godzilla Kong.
I don't know. Godzilla Kong. That's this year, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm going to see if there's other stuff coming out that I haven't. I'm curious about the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
I haven't seen nothing on that.
It's the Guy Ritchie movie that has Henry Cavill. Wait, that's another. Wow. Okay. All right. But it's got Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson in it. It looks fun. Abigail. I don't know. Rebel Moon Part 2. Don't care.
Oh yeah, Rebel Moon. That is coming out Part 2.
Yeah. The Fall Guy, which looks interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, that one looks weird to me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything else pretty much lined up for the slate of things that I'm ready for, or to watch at least.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I keep sleeping on that one, and I feel so bad because it looks great.
It does. I think it'll be good.
Furiosa looks incredible.
About 12 years too late, but yes.
It'll still be fun. Like, it still looks good. Garfield's a thing for whatever reason.
Yeah, it means I'm going to have to go rewatch that Mad Max to remember half of the stuff that's going on for the characters.
The Crow, Hitman. What the hell is Hitman?
Oh yeah, the Crow. That's gonna be a good one too.
Yeah,
I think.
Inside Out 2, The Watchers, Ultraman Rising, I guess. A
I
Quiet
don't know.
Place, Day 1, which is a prequel.
Yeah, the prequel for that. I don't know. We'll
Despicable
get
Me
some more
4.
to drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely need drink.
I keep forgetting about Beverly Hills Cop 4. Despicable Me 4. What's Project Artemis? No plot. Great. Love that. Okay. No, good. Twisters, Deadpool. Okay, well, it comes out my birthday month. Talk to me. The Fire Inside. What? No, good. Yeah, Borderlands, Alien, The Union has Mark Wahlberg, so I'm automatically curious about it. Interesting. Okay, that'll be fun. Oh, it's a comedy? Bet. Slingshot, what are you? Science fiction, psychological thriller. If I can talk. Casey Affleck, Lawrence Fishburne. David Morrissey. Interesting. You haven't seen him a lot at all. An astronaut on a possibly fatal, endangered mission to Saturn's moon Titan struggles to keep his grip on reality. Oh, yeah, Beetlejuice. That's a thing coming up. Transformers 1. What is that? Psychological thriller. Speak No Evil. Damn, what is it with all these psychological thrillers coming out? Are you a psychological thriller too? Oh, no, you're the wild robot. That looks cute. Joker, don't care. Whitebird. Coming of age period drama. Piece by piece. It's a Lego documentary. All right. Smile sequel, Venom, The Wolfman. Oh my God, October 25th. I'm gonna need you to slow down, dude. Conclave, upcoming thriller with John Lithgow. Interesting. Ralph Fiennes, Stanley Tucci. Yo, hold up. What is this about? Cardinal Molly. What test? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about Gladiator too. The Amateur. Espionage. The best goofy movie ever. Bless. Jesus. All right. While he is gone, everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight to the latest episode of Weekly Geek. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Don't mind me just looking at some stuff.
All right. What I miss?
Reading off a bunch of movies I didn't realize were coming out this year that I'm that. Whoa. All right, I'll start over. Not from the beginning, but so there is Despicable Me 4 and Beverly Hills Cop 4 on the same day in July.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I did too. Wait, this is a slasher film?
Hmm.
It's called Maxine.
I don't know.
Maxxxine is an upcoming American slasher film.
Not one I remember hearing about.
The logo looks familiar, but
I don't know. What is interesting?
let's see. After surviving, I don't know if I want to watch this. I'm good on that. Project Artemis, Longlegs, Touch, July, like Twisters and Deadpool a week apart. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get to see more on Twisters too.
Oh, we will. I guarantee it.
Maybe a new trailer next week or this week,
Oh, maybe. No.
or will it be
Because
the same one?
because the next Deadpool trailer is coming out in May, and they're a week apart. So I have no doubt that they'll probably start. Well, it's also two different studios and two different like types of media. They really want to push Twisters. We might.
Yep, I'm curious. Might have to go watch that movie Thursday too.
You should, because I'm gonna need someone that I can nerd out to. Besides Bella, I don't want. I don't want to annoy her.
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to give her like the full plot after seeing it one time.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna get sick of me. But yeah, my birth month has Borderlands, Alien Romulus, which, by the way, that trailer.
Yeah. You get Craven then too, or is it October?
No, it's August. It's the end of August.
Yeah. So I thought. Couldn't remember for sure if it was August or not.
Yeah, August 30th. And then September has an interesting lineup. September has I need to see what that one is because of the cast. Beetlejuice, which is the trailer for that dropped this week.
Well, that just came out too. I was never a big Beetlejuice person.
I wasn't either. And after we rewatched it a couple of months ago, I'm just like,
Now people will flock to it over what's her face?
Jenna Ortega. Plus, Michael Keaton's back, so
yeah. Say people will flop over that to it.
But here's one that a lot of people seem to forget is coming out. Transformers 1, which is the animated Transformers movie, where Chris Hemsworth is the voice of Optimus Prime.
Oh, that'll be something to see.
I'm excited to see the first trailer for that because I need to hear what he sounds like.
Sounds like Thor.
From what I've been reading, it's amazing. Like the from what I'm hearing from just obviously it's just hearsay, but
yeah,
I'm hearing like he does a fantastic job as Optimus Prime.
I would say he does. I mean,
he's a great actor. So
yeah.
Brian Tyree Henry voices Megatron.
Who?
Really?
I don't know who that is.
He was in Godzilla vs. Kong and Eternals, and is in Godzilla Kong.
Still doesn't tell me what character.
What was his character's name? In Godzilla vs. Kong, he was the podcaster.
Okay, that tells me.
Bernie Hayes, and he played Phastos in Eternals.
Okay. Podcaster one. I remember who it is now. I was like, who?
The black guy.
No, I remember who it was. Yeah. But that was just like, I was like, okay, now I remember.
And I just wanted to say, I hated describing him as that. From what I see, he's a fantastic actor. I just...
Boom.
Stop that, please. I bumped the side table.
No.
But it's got Scarlett Johansson in it. Keegan-Michael Key is Bumblebee. Fucking what?
Yep.
John Hamm is Sentinel Prime, and Lawrence Fishburne is Alpha Trion.
In that same vein of things coming out, can we talk about why Gladiator 2 is a thing?
I wish I could, but I have no answer for you.
Because when they started that, I was like, why? Like, the first one ends okay. You don't need a sequel to it. Especially 20 years later, or is it 20? No, it's 20. It's more than that. That movie was 2000. Okay. 2000. Okay. I knew it was something.
Yeah, it was 2000.
Baffling to think that was 14 years ago now.
I need you to do your math again.
But 24 years ago.
I need you to recheck your math on that one because something's not adding up.
Look, I'm distracted by my sweet sugary goodness that I don't need, okay?
Wait, what are you looking at?
It's my icy. I put it in the freezer earlier and I forgot about it.
Ah, okay. Anyway, moving on to the movies. There's a movie coming out in September, the same day as Transformers 1, called Speak No Evil.
Is
It
that
is a
involved with the Kane movie?
No, it's not. No, it's not because I thought it. But it is a remake of the 2022 Danish film of the same name. A dream holiday in a beautiful country house becomes a psychological nightmare. The reason I am intrigued by this is James McAvoy and Mackenzie. Wait, never mind. Mackenzie Davis isn't who I was thinking of. But either way, James McAvoy, he's a good actor, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a girl. She played the one girl in Terminator Dark Fate. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
She played the short-haired blonde girl in the Terminator movie, where Linda, fucking hell, Linda Hamilton. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hamilton.
Anyway, so the guy directing Transformers 1, I forgot I was looking at this. He directed one movie before this one. But he also directed some cartoon shorts as well. But the one movie he directed before this and wrote the original story was Toy Story 4.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty big movie.
And from what I've seen, it's actually really good. But
What, Toy Story or
Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, no, I liked it. It was okay. Parts of it were a little. It was like, why does this exist? But I mean, it was a good little movie. I liked it, but could be the bias from Toy Story. Thing we grew up with. Some of us.
And then there's a movie called The Wild Robot. We got a trailer for that. I want to say earlier this week.
You said a wild robot?
Yeah. It actually looks pretty cute.
I'll have to check it out.
It's got Lupito Nyong'o. I apologize for butchering that name. Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Nighy, whoever Kit Connor and Steven.
Like Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, Bill Nighy as in Davy Jones. Mark Hamill and Ving Rhames are in it. Like, the trailer was actually really cool.
Makes fun stuff about it.
I'm sure that man hears that all the damn time.
Probably.
And then Saw 11 on September 27th. Now, October, God damn, the 25th. But before that, we have the Joker sequel. I will not be watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. Untitled Smile sequel. October 25th has Venom the Last Dance.
Yeah, it's going to be the last Venom movie, allegedly.
Yeah, before it ties into, I don't know, we'll see. The Wolfman remake.
Yes.
And
Wolfman.
Terrifier 3. All on the same day.
Going to be a busy day.
I'm only seeing one of those, potentially two, depending on how the first trailer looks.
You mean you don't want to see Terrifier 3?
No, the fuck I don't.
Oh, now.
What is this one about again? Did I look at that? Oh, it's about a boat. I don't care.
I don't know.
It's called Conclave. I was intrigued
Okay.
because it has Ralph Fiennes and Stanley Tucci and John Lithgow, but it's about
The only
someone.
things I remember for movies and stuff coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot of just. Yeah.
We get Fallout soon too, so I'm curious to see about that.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
Fallout, new season of The Boys.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens.
Cool. Well, that's gonna be a hell of a stacked summer because that and House of the Dragon are gonna be airing at the same
Yeah.
time, almost the same time frame, roughly. Whew. That'll be. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be struggling to keep up with all of that.
Yeah, you already struggle to keep up with your shit.
I know. It'd be crazy. Yeah,
Let's see here. Future.
get that.
2024. Echo's
The
already come out. Agatha comes out late 2020. Okay, so yeah, we're good. I was
they
looking at the
talked
MC.
about. Oh,
Oh,
fuck, acolytes in the summer. Damn, I can't keep up with all that.
yeah. Speaking of, did I put that down?
Acolyte, The
The
Boys, and
Acolyte
House of
is
the Dragon are going to be airing all roughly within the same time frame.
when was House of the Dragon? The 16th.
Yeah, June that Sunday.
Yeah.
So that'll be something. Yes, Bella.
What's up? Oh, she did the thing. Okay. Hold on. I do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will drink the high quality H2O and hope I don't get yelled at. That's so fun.
No, get yelled at. As long as it's not crab rangoon stuff again.
But
I don't know. That's the way they do it. Something
trying to
else I would like to bring
just
up because I can't get too detailed into it, but I want to make a comment that this past week, uh, out of everything they've done, we probably had one of the most fantastic masterpiece written Walking Dead episode this past week.
oh,
And
I haven't seen any of it.
it was fantastic. It was great. And I bring that up because it was a good episode, but
Is it?
also because it was the one that Michonne's actor wrote. So
Oh, did she?
it was a fantastic episode. So that was something. There's only 2 more episodes of this left, so I am very interested to see what happens. Um, but yeah, no, there's that. We still got to get everybody to watch the other stuff too at some point.
I need to. I need to. Okay, so I remember what I was trying to look into.
Hmm.
So apparently, I'm just going to read this whole paragraph.
Okay.
In November 2022, 2 other horror films were announced: Bambi: The Reckoning and Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure.
I remember hearing about
In
those.
February 2023, uh, the director of the Winnie the Pooh movies announced that the various projects take place in the Twisted Childhood universe, sharing continuity as a franchise.
Hmm.
So this is called the Twisted Childhood universe. I kind of like that name.
But you don't like the movies.
Listen, the concept is fun, but the movies are bad. The filmmaker further stated that the Jagged Edge Productions intends to eventually have crossovers featuring all of the characters. In January 2024, a third film, known as Pinocchio Unstrung, was announced as part of the TCU. I love that! TCU! Pokemon Unstrung will be referenced at the end of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, while other teases to the expanded universe and future projects will be displayed through drawings during the credits.
Fantastic.
In March 2024, the series' first crossover film, titled Pooniverse: Monsters Assemble, was revealed, with Scott Chambers confirmed to be reprising his role as Christopher Robin, as well as Roxanne McKee returning as Zaina from Bambi: The Reckoning. Well, thanks for that spoiler, I guess. Along with brand new characters such as Sleeping Beauty, the Talking Cricket, and the Mad Hatter.
It is fantastic. They're going to make the best universe ever.
It gets better or worse, depending on how you think about it. Frank Waterfield, which is the director of the first Winnie the Pooh, also expressed interest in making films about Thor, as well as copyrighted franchises such as Teletubbies, Ninja Turtles, and the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, goodness. Those would be.
This is the best, worst film franchise I have ever heard of. And as much as I like, just Winnie the Pooh,
What
Blood and
about
Honey was not good. Like there is no universe where that was a good movie. But
how could you forget about the Velocipaster universe?
fuck all the way off.
Getting sequel. No?
No. Also, Blood and Honey comes out Tuesday. Part 2.
Does it really?
It comes out Tuesday.
Same week as Godzilla?
I know, right? That's such.
Or not,
Let
yeah,
me
no,
look. Hold
Tuesday.
on. I want to look at some real quick. Okay, it's not even listening at the theater. I'm going to. It's going to be in theaters, or is it going to be?
I
Winnie the
don't.
Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 is scheduled to be theatrically released for 3 days, only for 3 days, beginning on March 26th. That's funny.
Yeah.
And the premise is Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Owl find their home and lives endangered after Christopher Robin reveals their existence. Not wanting to live in the shadows any longer, the group decides to embark on a rampage through the town of Ashdown, and get their revenge on Christopher once and for all.
Oh my god, it's in one of the theaters here.
Is it really? Hold on. I have to look at this. Let's see. Thursday. Sure, why not? No, it's not there. Of course, it's not.
Oh
Stage
gosh.
Cinema. Hold on.
I
need to know. Thursday.
I can't
Not here either.
justify going that far for it. Well, I say that far, but I can't justify doing that on a work night. Not going down that way. Oh my gosh.
Okay. There's a theater. There's a theater here that's gonna have it.
Bella, I know what y'all have to go do.
Yep. It'll be playing the same day I'm seeing Godzilla.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
Do I dare go see that?
Oh, you're gonna have to drag everybody with you.
Oh well. This theater doesn't have Godzilla Kong listed.
I don't know.
Now hiring managers. Well, that's because the managers of that place suck.
Man.
That theater just. Obviously, no, I'm not going to go see that movie. I'm going to wait for it to come out.
Why not? You could be part of history. Part of history seeing that movie.
This.
I'm sure they'll be airing that movie for free. Probably not, but it's, we can dream. Nate said they should pay us to go see that movie.
Listen, I'll go. You pay me to go see this movie, I'll fucking go. There's already people who bought tickets for it.
Oh, you know there is. Absolutely.
$12? I'm good. I mean, obviously that's a decent price for a ticket, but I don't like the theater, so fuck off.
Let me see.
But yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, it's only in theaters for 3 days, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Peacock in like a month.
Yeah, maybe. I just didn't even know it was coming out, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't know it was coming out next week.
This week? What are you talking about? Next
No.
week. You're right.
No.
I'm
that
stupid.
Doesn't start till Monday.
Sunday. Fight me.
No.
Yeah, it's just going to scheduled to be released in cinemas in the United States by Fathom Events, which is okay, for 3 days beginning March 26th, and we don't know when it's going to hit Peacock.
There have been 2 tickets purchased to the one here for the first day. I don't know. It's just something that it's like, why does this exist? But at the same time, it's too funny that it does exist.
Okay, this man directed a movie called The Area 51 Incident, The Killing Tree, and Fire NATO.
Oh gosh, not Fire NATO.
You watched the first Winnie the Pooh, right?
Yes.
Oh, so he's producing the Peter Pan movie and the Bambi movie.
None of it makes sense to me.
Like, you have to admire like that creativity that goes into making like a horror shared universe based off of those stories. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
If only the movies themselves were better. I can't say that. Hold on, I can't say that because only one of them is out, and like the cinematography was good. Like the way the film was shot and looks is good.
I mean, yeah, it was a thing.
I mean, it looked better than a lot of other shit I've seen lately.
Velocipaster.
Fuck off.
Well, that wasn't a yes or a no.
Oh,
Which
anything
movie did you like better?
Winnie the Pooh. Zero contest.
Aren't you excited for Velocipaster 2?
Nope. And the sad thing is, I know I'm gonna have to watch it.
Velocipaster.
Much to my fucking dismay.
Yeah. It's okay. Wish we could have been there to see that. The reaction.
That was a day I wished I had a cigarette in my hand while I was watching it. I would have gone through a whole pack just watching that movie because I was just like,
they're like, what is this?
oh, I'll ask Bella and Cody. They can confirm. Hell, I think Bella recorded my whole reaction to the damn thing.
Your ranks.
My rant. I was going
rant.
I was going off the entire time watching that movie.
Oh, I bet.
We watched the movie like the time after that we hung out. Slaughterhouse.
Yep. Slaughterhouse.
No, Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
The movie about the killer sloth.
I know.
Which, God bless, that was so dumb. The amount of times that thing should have been dead. It should have been dead like 50 times over in that movie. But they kept pulling a fucking Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers shit.
Yeah.
Like, you were shot in the face. How are you still moving? Oh, fuck, it's not me.
Oh, man.
What was that? Oh, okay, cool.
Classic B movie. Hey, there is nothing wrong with a classic B movie.
Yeah,
I like B movie cheese. Like,
that movie is like just moldy, stinky cheese that you don't want nothing to do with.
hey, if they can make a franchise out of the Ginger Dead Man, they can make a franchise out of anything.
Out of the what?
Ginger Dead Man.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. It's Gary Busey as a evil gingerbread cookie. Look.
Huh?
Yeah. It's a whole franchise. Then it had one versus movie, Evil Dead or Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. It's a whole franchise.
Sequels. Passion of the Crust. Fucking what? Saturday Night Cleaver?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong.
Yep.
A fifth movie, Ginger Dead Man Rebaked, was announced in a pre-credits teaser in Evil Bong 666 2017, but never got made.
No, definitely didn't get made.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm just saying, they have that stuff. There are. Yeah, Mama, I'm surprised you've never heard of that one. I love all the B-level movies. What? Look, I like all of it, okay?
Do you want to talk about a movie that we do like?
Evil Dead?
A new Boondock Saints film is in the works.
Oh,
Norman
that one.
Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery will reprise their roles. Fucking finally.
I did see that.
That movie came out in 2008.
Is he finally going to have to cut his hair? He's been rocking the Daryl haircut for
2009 is when the second one came out. And fuck yeah, he is going to have to cut his hair.
Or he won't, I bet. Like, he's been rocking that same hairdo for a while now from Daryl.
Yeah. Oh,
That could make sense.
do you remember that animated cartoon? Animated cartoon, redundancy. The animated series based off of Ark, that video game. Yeah, the TV show dropped on Paramount Plus this week.
I saw that.
I haven't. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I need to watch this just because of the cast. Jesus Christ. Vin Diesel, we knew about. Michelle Yeoh, Gerard Butler, David Tennant, Russell Crowe, Jeffrey Wright, Carl Urban, Elliot Page, and Alan Tudyk. Excuse me?
Mostly just the game cast, isn't it? Or something like that. I
don't know.
I remember part of that was for the game.
There it is. Right. Add to my list. Looks like there's only 6 episodes.
Yeah. Not going to be a very long thing.
Animation looks good. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that. Okay, I'm looking at stuff to see what else.
I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. I feel bad for anyone who does follow me on Twitter because I share a lot of shit.
It's almost like we do that.
It's almost like my channel is basically a movie news page.
Who would have expected?
Oh, this reminds me. The games that came out on Game Pass that reminds me. I need to download the Hot Wheels 2 and try that out. Evil West. When?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you didn't like that game.
I did, but it wasn't what I was expecting, but it was still a fun time.
I'll say.
It wasn't what I was expecting or hoping, but I still had fun with it. It's fun. Like, it's a fun game. It's good for at least one playthrough.
You should get the Game Pass version and go through it with me then.
We're already doing Halo.
Yeah, that's one Friday.
The other Friday is Batman. I got both scheduled. And I'm trying to find room to bring back Red Dead 2.
Oh, man.
For a third time. I might be obsessed. Don't judge me.
I don't know. I'm not judging anything. Have you seen myself behind me? I'm not judging anybody.
Anyone who judges you, I'll beat their ass.
I got the Supernatural car and I got Coral.
I want that car, by the way.
You want Coral?
No, baby.
Yeah. The car.
I want baby.
Yeah. That's the way things are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. We covered pretty much the big topics, I think. So this guy did his 3 years earlier, so
yeah,
that was a big topic.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that was really pressing. Because we covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover this week already. This is not bad.
Did you look to see if the episode 1 tickets were on sale yet?
They are.
Did you get one?
No, not yet.
Why the fuck not? They're going to be sold out by the time we do.
I mean, if they are, they are. But, I mean, I got to get something like that when I get paid. I can't do that right now. I have to stick by my budgets.
I feel that.
You know how expensive healthy food is?
Did you really just ask me that?
Yeah, well, take healthy food out of it, just everything in general.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't going to last long, but we stopped doing the whole uh, eating healthy. We're just doing it in moderation.
Yeah. Just in general, like everything's so expensive nowadays, so I don't know. Don't get me started on that rant. We'll be here all night.
That is one thing I was going to bring up. Larian Studios has confirmed that they are moving on from Baldur's Gate 3 and Dungeons and
I
Dragons to
saw
focus
that.
on something new. So what I saw was we're not getting DLC for Baldur's Gate 3. We're not getting Baldur's Gate 4. They're going to make an entirely new RPG.
Yep,
Which
pretty much. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to see what all they've done. Divine Divinity, Beyond Divinity, Divinity 2. Basically just Divinity and Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, well, I think there was a switch in studios or the people in the studio from 2 to 3, because there was a bit of a gap from that.
22, 24, 09, 10, 13, 14, 17, and then Baldur's Gate last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm intrigued. Like, even though I never finished Baldur's Gate 3, like, what they did with that game was really cool.
Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wasn't my cup of tea.
It ended up, like, I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
It was just too much for me.
I don't know. It just
But,
wasn't my thing.
Like,
so,
I respect it.
I don't know.
I'm looking to see what else is coming out. Not what else is coming out. I'm looking to see what else to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking.
No, I mean,
Because, yeah. This was fun, as always. I'm
as I mean, we
thinking.
went through everything. So
Yeah, this is just me, but I'm thinking moving forward, we should try to start getting back into our game.
no, well, we'll have to do that when we don't take a month off and then figure out what we got to catch up on.
I'm going to say it right now. You start, because we're in 2010. I'm going to say you start it off when we come back.
Yeah, I still would love to get some moderation for that, because we want to do video games too at some point.
We do. Wait, what do you mean moderation?
Hmm?
What do you mean moderation?
That way we can do both year or do it both at once.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be really fun then.
Yeah. For those who don't know what we're talking about, we started doing this thing where we take a film year. We just started in the 90s and then just worked our way up.
Yeah,
we ended at 2009. One of us looks at a year and lists off the top 10 movies in the box office in alphabetical order, and the other person has to guess what the top 3 are.
Oh man.
And we've had a blast with that.
Yeah, except for 09. 09 was easy.
09, Avatar. So we had to guess like what the other 2 were. There was a lot of stumps in those too. Like we had some that were just surprising as hell.
Yeah.
And
now the 2010s will be really interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm excited because that's when we start getting like the MCU movies. I just realized if we keep doing like this, like I'm doing the odd numbers, so 2015 is gonna be. It fits that I'm doing it because that's the year that Jurassic World came out, and The Force Awakens.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, And we're wanting to do the same thing with like video games.
Yeah, that one I'm excited about too, because video games are going to be insane.
Because after we do like we figure out like what the ranking was, we then go through the entire year and just look at what movies came out that year and just kind of okay, cool.
Doing that with games will be interesting too.
Mm-hmm. That's all you got. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much about all I have for the most part. I mean we covered everything we wanted to, so I mean,
it's always fun to do these. I will say next Saturday, I think we're all supposed to hang out again. So no, we can Geek next week.
I don't know,
but maybe the following week we can.
So that was unconfirmed, didn't you? Or did you all figure that out?
What was it you were saying? Instructions unclear.
Instructions unclear.
It's like I think the plan is there. We just don't know what we're doing. We need to figure that out. But
makes sense.
And the Friday is Halo, so we're not canceling.
Oh yeah, Halo. I forgot about that. At least every other week is flip flopping on me.
Yeah, this is the flop to the flip.
I know.
So
look, it's been a long day already. So
already it's 11 o'clock there.
I know. Long day, right?
Yeah, but you say already. That's what you say at like 7:30 in the morning, not 11 o'clock at night.
Well, I still have probably about 6 more hours to my day. So.
Oh yeah, because you're a fucking night owl.
Hey, you can't judge me, man.
I say nothing. I didn't say it was I didn't say it as a judge.
Mm.
I just said it as an observation. Dog.
Yep. It's okay.
I feel like we're wrapping up there. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. Hope you had fun in the week in Geek. Are you streaming tomorrow?
Don't know. I'll have to see what Cody's got going on. We were going to look at doing some anime. Maybe, but depends on how he's feeling. So just another thing to figure out on it. And
early bird gets the worm, but not if the night owl.
That's right. That's right,
Sterling. You know what? Bet.
You got that portion right there.
I dig it.
It's the way they do everything on that end, and figure out what I'm gonna do. Think we're gonna go see snow.
Oh, cinnamon snow?
People I don't get to see very often.
I dig it.
I like to go see people I don't get to see super often. So
yay.
People that everybody appreciates you sticking around. Appreciate Tony for bringing in the crew. That was always fantastic. You kicked off an entire conversation that I didn't expect to have.
I love those conversations. Those are the best conversations I have.
That aspect of it. But appreciate everybody sticking around. If you got to go after the raid, go for it. Take care of yourself. And I'm going to have to get some more water and stuff and then go from there. But we will.
Y'all have a freaking fantastic rest of your night. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. And we'll see you later, folks, next time.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.